You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
Watch these summer league games and they tell you about these new up-and-coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso both been there on the quarter like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
Welcome back to the podcast where we think we know everything, but we really don't know shit. But what we do know is there were no real highlights of that football game that we called the Bears against the Giants the other day. But relax all haters. Justin did not do horrible, and it's not all his fault. And we're going to show you why. But I am in Columbus, as you can see in the background. It's not my usual background while I'm at the crib. But we got a funny show lined up for you tonight. I'm not going to get too much into my time here in Columbus because we want to get our guest in here and we want to talk to him real quick. I know he has a schedule, so we're going to keep it moving, man. But let me bring in my all-star team. First man up, my man, the stat man who knows every single stat from every single team since the 80s and 90s. My man, JB. Can't hear you.
What's up?
Now we hear you. Technical difficulties.
Right. Accidental mute. Right. How's it going, man? What's up? You in Columbus, man? What's up with that?
Yeah, man. Job sent me to Columbus, man.
God bless you.
It's boring as fuck here, but
at least it ain't Cleveland.
Oh man, thank God it's not Cleveland. With the thuggish, ruggish bones and shit.
That's about it.
Right, man. How was your weekend, bro?
Man, always pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I get to hang out with family, got to see my little grandbaby, I was happy. So, anytime you get to hang out with family, man, it's always a good time, man. And I'm blessed to see another Tuesday, man. And I just wish, hopefully we'll dive really, really deep into it, man. But I just wish that passion and that energy that Coach Flus has for the players, I wish he had that for his coaching staff. I'm not seeing that right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to get into all of that. So let's keep it moving. Introduce our next All-Star. He has that hawk talk. My man, Frank the Tank.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Frank the Tank.
I got my boot ready. I'm ready to talk some beer.
What you got in that boot, man?
Das Boot.
It ain't Moore's beer because they don't have it in the suburbs.
So what you drinking? Miller Lite?
Bud Light. That's all they have out here. Bud Light and Miller Lite and Coors Light. And that other freaking weird ass.
That's like water mixed with pee.
Hey.
What?
I don't know what you're gonna call me, man. That's some good ass pee.
Let's keep it moving, man. We're gonna introduce not the rookie no more, but he probably has the foulest mouth in the city. Foul mouth C. Foul mouth.
Evening, gentlemen.
Some chicken?
Some tacos.
Tuesday. Whatever happened to that? I thought we were getting a Taco Tuesday.
You look like John Witherspoon for a second. Every time I'm in the kitchen,
in the goddamn refrigerator.
All the hallmarks.
Oh boy,
I love pig's feet.
So man,
over here eating like Dexter Lawrence is eating Sam Mustard for ass up.
Oh my God!
It's everybody in the league is eating.
Lord have mercy. Well, before we get all off into the Bears, we're gonna bring in our guests. But first, before we do that, I wanted to show 2 of his TikToks, but I know he has a schedule. So I wanted to show one of the most hilarious TikToks in the world. Oh my God, it had me crying. Evidently, it had him crying too. But
we know what comes.
Let me go ahead and run this.
Do it back.
What's boy doing?
Do it back.
Oh my God. What does he have on?
Come on, do it. What are fireworks going on? That's a distraction.
Wow. Unreal.
Come on, man.
Is this safe to come down here? Is it safe
No, it's not safe. Why are you down here? Do it look safe to come down here?
It don't. What you got on? What is that? What do you have on?
Why are you worried about what I got on?
What do you have on?
Why are you in my business?
What do you have on?
Can you go back upstairs,
You
please?
look
I'm in the middle
so
of
hot.
something.
Wait a minute. Are you crying or that sweat?
Both,
Boy.
man. Both. I told you I am about this.
Oh my God.
You just gave me some time, man.
Oh my God.
Can you go
I'm just
back
saying you don't even get paid for this. You don't even get paid. You
Everything's
don't get
not
paid,
about money.
bro.
It's not about money. I get
Says
paid in
who?
W's.
Wow.
I get paid in dubs.
You don't even get paid for this. What's with the clipboard?
Because I'm calling coach, I got some ideas. It ain't none of your business.
I'm just trying to figure out why you
listen,
got the
I don't have to
clipboard.
deal with your negative energy. You bring
Negative
bad luck
energy?
into the house.
Wow.
You can go.
I can go.
If you ain't with the team, you can go.
Wow.
Is you with the team? Is
I'm with the team.
You can go. No, you thinking
Okay.
about it.
All right.
You can go.
Sorry.
That is hilarious. So, hey, we got to give props to that young lady. She has a little bit of comedic.
She's got some stones to be able to stick it with.
Well, let's bring in my man Mojobrookzz.
What's up?
Hey.
Big dog.
Oh, we got another water drinker in the house.
Thanks for having me, man. Oh, y'all drinking beer? Let me just slide over here. What's up,
They gonna be drinking beer. I don't drink.
I was drinking Gatorade.
You smoke weed. I can see it all in your eye.
Nah, I'm just tired. Everybody think I'm high half the time.
This is called the work life. Right here.
It's a light skin thing, man. You know, we like to
See,
put our
I
eyes
forgot when you light
down.
skin, you can't open them eyes all the way.
Hell no.
It's
Light skin cold, goddamn it.
He usually has a halo above his head, but I think he moved his computer.
Yeah, I got rid of that halo shit.
You ain't need that. We gotta throw them off.
Right.
So, man, what started you making these hilarious Bears TikToks, man?
Man, so I've been doing comedy almost 10 years, and I've always wanted to tap into the sport market because I really am a huge Bears fan. I really have been a fan 22 years. Like, I'm in this, you know what I'm saying? I bleed this blue and orange shit. If
you with the team, I'm
on the team. So originally it all started with the Green Bay video when they lost to Green Bay.
That was my favorite one.
Yeah.
That was still my favorite one. It was my first one I saw, and that was still my favorite one.
It's a favorite. Yeah, it's hard. You know what? It's always gonna be hard to top that first one because it's fresh, it's new, and a lot of times you see a lot of fans, and you see the Cowboys, you see, you might see the Eagles, you might see fans, but we never really had a influencer that was like the voice of the fans, whether we win or whether we lose. Mm-hmm. So I was like, man, you know what? Take a crack at it. I've been a Bears fan all these years. I got to get something out of this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been getting that, but my heart broke for years. So I was like, the Bears need to have me down on the field. So I had wrote out the video, but originally when I wrote the video, it was with the expectation that they were going to win. I thought they were going to beat Green Bay. I was still on that high because we had beat the 49. I was on a little high. And
everybody was high once that happened.
Yeah,
if they would have lost that, this rest of these games wouldn't have hurt as hard.
Yeah, if they beat the Green Bay. Yeah, because and that was really the message I was gonna go for. If we beat Green Bay, I was gonna cry. I had this fake Super Bowl trophy, and I was gonna be like, we just won it all. We just won it all, but we lost. So then I knew by the third quarter that wasn't the video anymore. So I had to quickly switch it. And by the fourth quarter, we was ready to roll, and so the rest was history. Then the following week, I was on the field. I was with the team.
With the team.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Man,
so
that's
yeah, and
awesome.
they're giving me some tickets to come. I'll be back when they play the Commanders on Thursday. On the 13th, I'll be back down there. So,
Well, I mean, you shouldn't cry at that game because I mean, if we can't beat the Commanders, sorry, Chris Harris, I love you, I want you back, but we
didn't beat the Giants, and Carson Wentz.
The Giants have Saquon Barkley, so I mean, Saquon Barkley's a beast.
He didn't beat us.
Showed that he's a beast.
Daniel Jones beat us on the bootleg.
We beat ourselves looking like a bunch of freaking. I don't know.
Well, Daniel Jones beat us a couple times with that.
Yeah. It's because our linebacking and our defensive front core was looking the other way every time. I've never seen that
Think
before.
about what you just said, though. They had Saquon Barkley, so I think they we've had a rough time stopping the run. I think they overly emphasized making sure they wrap that guy up, get him on the ground, and nobody was ready for the bootleg. It was the fact that it took us for them to do it 10 times for us to make any type of adjustment.
And then we took out the quarterback when that happened.
Yeah. So it was I don't know. Last week was rough, but I think it was some positive things that we could take from the game.
Wait, besides the rookie kicker, what positives do you have? Because
I still saw positives.
I think,
I'm a still saw positives. Not as much as you would have liked, but I still saw positives. Mooney was a positive.
Tevin Jenkins had a good game. He had a really good game up front. He allowed 0 quarterback pressure.
Tevin Jenkins been having good games all year. I'm not worried about him.
He's the only good offensive.
I'm not worried about him.
You asked the positives. I'm gonna tell you the positive. That's a positive. You got to think we lack consistency at a lot of positions. So to see a player consistently week after week after week put out the same tape, that's a positive because that means that he's headed in the right direction. I don't necessarily think Justin Fields had a bad game. I think Justin had the game that was allowed for him to have with the protection that he had and the separation from the receivers. But I think he had a way better outing than he had in Houston. The deep ball that he threw is why everybody fell in love with him because he's accurate when he throws it down the field.
And he had another deep one too that was dropped.
That was a positive.
Yeah.
I mean, and after that, I would say, Eddie Jackson was another positive. He had a good game, but
okay, I'll give you Eddie Jackson. But
you got that, T? You good with that? Eddie Jackson, another good game.
Here's what I mean. Are y'all really ready to do this? Because I'm ready to really dig in and talk some Bears.
Dig it in, dude.
You ready to talk about the coaching staff? I already know where you're about to go, but go ahead.
Here's the thing. You damn right. Here's the thing. Justin being 11 or 22, right? Everybody be like, he only 50%. I'm not looking at the 50%, right? I'm looking at the play calling because now when you have 2 deep plays to Darnell Mooney that work, and then you never go back to it, even though they were daring you with 8 in the box, 1-on-1 to the outside, daring you to throw the deep ball again, and you don't do it, that's nothing but coaching. Whether it's coaching because you have a lack of confidence or coaching because you don't know what the hell you're doing. 3rd and 2 in the red zone, and you run back-to-back little fake draw play. Like, why? That's just bad
lovely
coaching.
Draw play. That lovely motherfucker.
That's bad coaching. You know what you do? You line up in double tight end personnel, and then you bring somebody in motion. You pull some of that tricky Patrick Mahomes shit, and then you get the tight ends involved. Cole Kmet, 3 catches for 16 yards. Man, come on. Stop it. Stop it.
He's terrible, man.
Hey, stop it.
I don't think Cole is bad.
Thank you. They're not using him.
I don't think he's being utilized the correct way to get open.
And why?
There's no.
Who does that fall on, Mojo? Who does that fall on?
It's gonna fall on coaching. You're right.
I would be the first to say this, and I probably shouldn't say this, but I would be the first to say this. Do I think from the beginning that they even got the coaching hire correct? I don't know. I don't think
it's 4 games in. I can't judge that right now.
I don't know if they did, but Luke Getsy has done nothing.
You're right there. If
people
we're
that
going
have
by
these
just the 4 games, yes.
No, I mean, before that, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. We can't.
Yeah, I agree. And that was always what I said.
It don't matter who coaching over there. Aaron Rodgers.
He gets no credit for the success of Aaron Rodgers at all.
At all.
I said that from the get-go.
With that being said, I don't think Luke has called a good game at all. The same things that they complained about Matt Nagy is the same things that I'm seeing. They're not the tight ends and the running backs. They're not chipping nobody to help those tackles out.
Nope, they're not.
Out on the end. They just letting these guys go out there and just see what happens. The only thing that I don't see no more is the overusage of that hitch route. Right. I mean, they running more routes, but I don't. The running game is better, but I don't really, as far as the passing game, I don't really see a difference in what's happening. And then the play calling, like I said, I thought the play calling was bad in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just made plays in the other.
We just said a monsoon was the reason. Possibly.
I thought the play calling in Green Bay, their first drive, I thought it was perfect. I said, damn, they got a game plan. And then they went away from running the football to whatever that turned into.
And I'm not saying that. Look. Nagy passed the ball 80% of the time, ran 20 or less.
And we always told him to run the ball more.
He's flipping. He's running the ball more. But even simple things like when you have short, controlled passing game, where's the slants? Where's the out routes? Where's the floods and overlaps?
I haven't seen a slant get ran in Chicago.
No.
Mike Martz was the offensive coordinator.
That's how, other than screen passes and all that stuff, that's how you're going to
beat do not run a slant.
Blitzing and everything.
I think that, but honestly, I believe that they're afraid to throw the ball in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
We rarely have anything we rarely attack the middle of the field. Everything.
Other teams know that. That's why you're literally watching. Go back and watch the footage of them 2 red zone drives. You literally saw 8 in the box, and then you saw that other safety kind of creep down like, man, I'm cheating.
Yeah,
that's 9 people.
Because they know it. I think Justin Fields who the stat guy? I think he only threw the ball in the red zone so far this year once.
Twice. Because remember, the one was to the tight end, and it got dropped, and the other one he actually got tipped.
That's 2 times in the red zone.
He got tipped.
I mean, I think like I said,
it's gonna be hard to call anything with that fucking offensive line. I mean, geez.
We can't judge, and that's what I'm saying. With that offensive line, we can't.
But that's not altogether true, fellas. Because in spurts, now Justin got hit 9 times, sacked 6 of those 9, right?
What are you talking about? The motherfucker got pressure 51 motherfucking percent of the damn throwbacks he got.
Of the 22 dropbacks that we saw, there were times where they freeze framed it and showed over 3 seconds of time where they did hold up. And
so here's the thing.
Nobody got
what game got his ass? Are you talking about the Giants
game? Of the time.
Yes. I just watched the all 22 thing. Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man.
Yeah. A lot of people don't understand if you getting sacked that many times in the game and you getting that interior pressure, Mustafa was getting moved the hell out the way.
He gets moved by a freaking 40.
Mustafa and Patrick.
So if you get in that pressure in your face all game and you finally get a drop back where you got time, your clock in your head is thrown off.
Yeah, he sped up. Absolutely.
The pressure that you adjusted to was just coming in a second, just coming in 2 seconds from you snapping the ball. So now people want you, when you finally get some time, they want you to process what's happening on the field and still not think about the other 9 times that I've been sacked this game.
But that's why you have to call certain plays to get Justin rolled out. Hell, Daniel Jones rolled out damn near all game.
Well, that's because we couldn't stop it. If you notice, and what they've been talking about is that the teams know that's the fucking play. Like they even tried it a couple times, and the fucking DN is right there waiting to bring his ass over there. Like, come on, I'm right here waiting. Come on, bring your ass on over here.
I got an example. I have one example of what Mojo was just talking about.
Oh Lord!
Like I just look at that and I go like,
you see that motherfucker?
That's a sprint for the quarterback, pretty much.
It's literally like a tackling dummy.
But again,
it's like one of the blocking.
That's one example.
You just got to go around.
Again, why do the coaching staff keep putting that man on the field?
Well, now he has to be because we just lost Whitehair.
Hey,
right now, that motherfucker is the worst sin I've ever seen in football. The worst fucking sin. First of all, you gotta look at it like this. The motherfuckers had so many pressures. What they had, what? 14
that makes
pressures?
Me drink.
That son of a bitch accounted for 7 of them.
Yes, he did. Yes.
7 of them. Fucking Dexter Lawrence set an NFL record for as long as they've been keeping this shit, keeping these stats, where he is the only player in NFL history to have 7 pressures, weighing 320 fucking pounds plus. Fucking Sam, look here, don't draft another motherfucking Notre Dame player again.
Why do you got to
Notre Dame?
Why do you got to kill on my Notre Dame guys?
Y'all talk about Comedic. Comedic ain't shit. He ain't been shit.
Wow.
The fucker is stiff.
I agree.
He couldn't get separation when he was in fucking Notre Dame. He can't get separation now. There's nothing. And he got fucking bricks for hands. Don't throw the ball to stone.
Let me interrupt your rant for a second. God damn it.
Hey, I ain't saying shit the whole fucking podcast. Goddamn, I've been sitting here quiet. Let me.
The podcast just started.
But hold on for 1 second, because my man Mojo has a schedule, so we don't want to keep him too long. But
I got about another 9 minutes.
You got another 9. All right, Chris, go ahead. Finish your rant. My bad.
I'm done now.
Let me get my beer. Hold up.
Y'all got me acting dark skinned in this motherfucker, man.
I gotta get my
beer. Oh shit! Well, I thought one of the bright spots was Justin. We did see a little bit of progression. We saw him throw some lasers, man. He threw some lasers to Mooney, and then Wesco. Is he like a new tight end or a new?
He got that one pass for 24. I've never seen him before.
Motherfucker sound like
Wesco or whatever.
Wide receivers, man.
I've never seen him before.
We do.
He needs some big body wide receivers. I said it at the beginning.
Yeah, like Cole Kmet
playing with all them damn midgets out there.
Like Cole Kmet's a big body tight end.
Who's a midget though?
Shit, Mooney's a midget.
Mooney not there.
He's what, 6'1"?
Hell no.
5'11".
What is Mooney? 5'11"?
I
think on the thing he says he's 6'4".
I thought when I was just there, he looked a good size, but then when I think about it,
he got cleats on, man.
No, he ain't had no cleats on.
St. Brown, I think, is their own
in the ground. That's gonna make you shorter.
But here's the thing again. Everybody wants to say that there's a rebuild. If you, depending on what other people down the dial that you listen to, I've seen one common theme from people that talk from ESPN, people that talk.
Thank you, Anthony.
1000. I've seen one common theme.
Smart.
Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus have not put this team in any type of position for Justin to develop this.
100%. 100%.
I don't care about the rebuild. They let some decent talent walk out the door. Yes, they may have been a little old. Yes, they may have been a little expensive. But at the same time, your whole deal this year was to progress your quarterback. And if anything, you've hampered his progression because you have nothing around him on the offensive line that can protect him so he can read. 2, you don't have but one receiver that's really worth a damn. And 3, when you call certain plays, it's almost like, man, I'm going to play field position the whole game, right? And then when you need him to be able to make quality throws, he can't do it because he has no rhythm. He has no repetition. It's like, if this is the regime that you want to manage Justin Fields to get better, then we're fooling ourselves because the next quarterback to come in here, and if this regime is still in charge, that quarterback going to fail too. They just do not know what they're doing right now. Yeah. And there's no guarantee that with all this money, like most former players say, top-tier talent do not want to come here.
I mean, and if you want them to
where the money is, goddamn it,
they can't stand management.
If you want them to come here, though, that relies on Justin Fields' progression. If Justin Fields is looking good the second half of the season, then they're going to be like, I want to go roll with that kid. Like that's what we're, but again, we're not
going to look good that second half of the season, though. It's a lot that got to happen.
It's too much that got to happen. And then look at this.
I tell people to look at this. When it comes to Justin Fields, go back and watch the Pittsburgh Steelers game last year.
297 yards.
That that right there, I would say, as a passer, that's been his best game as a passer. He made some great throws in that game. That's the model that you got to take to understand that right now we would say that's his ceiling. If that's his ceiling, if he can go out there and give us 297 yards a game and 2 touchdowns, we running the ball like we running, we could beat.
I'll take that.
We could beat 10. So we got to figure out what the fuck was happening in that game. And
he wasn't getting quarterback pressured nearly as much. I don't know.
The line is worse this year than it was last year.
Absolutely, 100%.
I mean, there's one thing that was out there, and I mean, I'm gonna call him out because I'd love for him to come on this show one of these days. But Trent Dilfer has a podcast where he always breaks down the quarterback plays on Monday, and he said on there so far this year. And obviously very few times that it's happened, but whenever Justin Fields has more than 4 seconds to throw the ball, he's the second most accurate quarterback in the NFL. More than 4 seconds to throw the ball. And I was like, that is a great stat.
You can't think that a blocker is going to hold a block for 4 seconds.
I know. I mean, that's tough to do, but I mean, you look at Tom Brady most of the time always has more than 4
hours back there.
There's a lot of Aaron Rodgers obviously at times doesn't, but he always moves so well in the pocket.
Justin to Tom Brady.
I'm just saying, as far as protection, you're saying nobody can hold the block for 4 seconds. You can if you have a good offensive line. But Jimmy Garoppolo could hold the ball for more.
Here's the thing where, and it's funny how some of us average Joes will sit up here and say we can't make a definitive decision yet. We can't make a decision on this or that just yet. When people in the know and players, they walk in and be like, "Dude can't coach." Like they know by now whether they can or cannot do this. People that have played the game and are analysts on TV right now are letting you know. They're not doing Justin any justice.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
And it's echoing throughout the landscape. It is.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
Mustafa's terrible. You picked up the 2 free agents. You let them go. Hell, I ain't seen Riley Reef play yet. You keep taking Tevin Jenkins in and out. He's arguably your best lineman.
I think Riley Reef can play that right tackle position because Barham he ain't killing it.
He ain't killing it, but he ain't doing
terrible. He ain't killing you though. Yeah, like our inside is killing us more than our
I'd much rather get rid of that left tackle.
Like Mustafa,
that left tackle is killing us.
So Jones has regressed, but Mustafa, that combination of Mustafa and Jenkins and Borum are better. But when it's Mustafa, Patrick, and Borum, that shit's terrible.
Yeah.
Like that whole right side is like, bam, all I got is Cody Whitehair. That's all I have is Cody Whitehair.
And then you just lost Cody Whitehair.
With a knee injury. Like, now what? I
don't think that you can go about 4 games and basically
it's tough because it's only 4 games. But
off the coaches and say like, oh, they can't coach. At the end of the day, it's a new coach, first time head coach, first time offensive coordinator. You give them time just like you give players time. Now, said Mustafa, we can say that son of a bitch can't play. He's been here for 3 years and he's going to regress even worse every fucking year. He worse than what he was last year.
He was bad last year.
He was bad last year.
When was he ever good?
That first year they brought him in off the practice squad. He was decent. He was decent. We probably found Ola Cruz 2.0.
Man.
And then
then they learned how to beat him, and he hasn't been able to fix it then.
All right, guys, I gotta get up out of here, man.
It's nice having you on, man.
Hey, I'll definitely come back and chop it up with y'all.
Yeah,
man. We gotta do our light skin thing,
man. We definitely need to come back.
I'm light skin too.
We want you to say the slogan. Welcome to the podcast where they don't know shit. They think they know everything, but they don't know shit.
Welcome to the podcast where they think they know everything, but they don't know shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'll give you the screen.
I'm really too high for this right now.
My ass is high. Your ass over there. High little motherfucker. Right?
Damn, it kicked in on me man. I got shit going on. I done ate the edible. Now I got to do some
shit. You might not want to do that, T. That motherfucker probably sweating like a motherfucker right now.
I definitely want to have a meeting.
You know what? We do it when you come back then.
Right.
How about that?
Oh yeah, no, I got you. Because if we sit here and do it, I'm about to take up about another 30 minutes getting this shit right. Welcome to the podcast where the people think they know everything, but they really don't know shit. I'm gonna do it when I come back.
Yeah, do it when you come back, man.
But that edible kicking in like the people like he running for office and shit.
All right, y'all, man.
Hey,
All right, in a minute, brother.
I'll let y'all know. I'll check my DM. We'll reschedule it soon, though. Real soon.
All right, bet. Make sure you get us on the gram, man.
I got you.
All right, bet.
Take care, man.
Yeah.
Funny ass guy.
Yeah, man. That dude's hilarious.
So let me ask you guys this: how do you feel about former players and their assessments? Like, do you guys just go with a grain of salt? And I'm not talking about just the Dan Orlovskis. I'm talking about the people that actually been there and did something, like the Tony Gonzalez's, like the Chris Cantons of the world, like the Ryan Clarks of the world. Do you all value their opinions at all?
I do.
What about?
I will even say I value Dan Orlovsky's at times.
At times,
sometimes he just sounds like
times, right? I can give you that at times, right?
Yeah.
So explain to me why
it depends on who they evaluating.
So explain to me why I'm listening today, and the first thing that came out their mouth is Matt Eberflus can point the finger and hold players accountable, but has yet to point the finger at himself for poor clock and timeout management, has not superseded Getsy in play calling, and has not held his coaches accountable not one time yet. This comes from some people that have Super Bowl victories and kind of know what they're talking about. So I would like to defer.
I did hear him hold himself accountable at I believe it was the Packer game where he was like couldn't control the half before the halftime and they ran the ball out. He's like he lost track of the time. That's on him and the coaching staff.
That's a half of football when you're talking about going into the halftime with 3 timeouts in 38 seconds. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ebbs and flows of the game. Remember, I told you all a long time ago, when it comes down to the new people, I don't care about their vision. I don't care about how much of a guru or a whisperer they are. It's something to be said about knowing when to call plays at this particular time. It's something to be said about knowing adjustments, how to read the other coaches, how to flow with their philosophies. They don't have the experience to do that.
But they are better at adjusting. But I think that's because
are they really?
Because we've had 4 years of that piece of shit McDonald's drive-through.
You really
because
you got a bias like a mother.
This is the thing that I don't
know. We know that those are not the people that you want. I did not expect them to come in here to sit up here and set the world on fire. Like I said once before, you got a first-time head coach, a first-time fucking offensive coordinator.
4 games
These
into
are
their
all
career.
shit that they got to learn to do. Yeah. We already check this out. Everybody that came into the season knew that this season was going to be basically a rebuilding season. We fucking won, but of course, as us being fans, as course of us being thirsty for a fucking winner, we sit up there, we see them win a few games. We think that shit. God damn it, they should have won this game. God damn it, they should have won that game. God damn it, they should have did this. Damn it, they should have did that. I get it, but I gotta sit up there and give them a chance to fucking learn.
I agree.
I got to give them a chance to learn. It's something they're learning too. Just like that damn rookie 5th round draft pick that we got on the left side. Just like those 2 rookies that we got. Well, yeah, they still fucking rookies because they ain't played a full fucking 16 games yet. On the right side with Baum and Jenkins, we got to sit up there just like them 2 rookies that we got in the fucking backfield.
In the meantime, what is that doing for Justin Fields?
It's not doing nothing for Justin Fields.
It's not helping him.
But this is the thing. It is a problem.
Anthony, how much time? How much time are we going to give?
What the fuck do y'all want?
Hey.
Honestly, I feel this whole year
what y'all expecting them to do? To come out there this fucking first year and make the fucking playoffs?
So here's the thing. And I'll say this again. It depends on who you listen to, whether you listen to national media or local media, and some of them cross paths and say the same thing. If it quacked like a duck, it walked like a duck, and it sound like a duck, God damn it, it's a duck.
Well, I put it to you like this. The winningest fucking coach, probably the best fucking coach in NFL football history, looked at and quacked it like a fucking duck over there in fucking Cleveland. I guess his ass shouldn't have got a fucking chance either, huh?
Nobody said that. But what I'm saying
now,
is,
he should have got a fucking chance. He wasn't shit.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying
man,
is
exactly what the fuck
these guys, you got too many people in too many positions at their first time. You have no veteran leadership that can come out and say, hey, this is what needs to happen. I understand your vision, but what if this happens? They don't know, well, if this happens and this happens, how to do this. Like, you're sitting there telling me, dude, Daniel Jones comes on the field in the wide receiver position. They go into the freaking Wildcat, and you telling me you don't think the run is coming?
So tell me this.
Where's the gap integrity?
You don't think the coaches told their ass that? You don't think the coaches had anything to do with it? Because I put it to you like this. A fucking person with a low ass IQ can constantly see somebody constantly keep doing the same damn play and sit up there and tell the damn defensive end, stay in your lane, stay back. They've been doing this shit all fucking game. You can obviously see that the damn players keep having their eyes turned in on that. That shit happened over 10 fucking times. So you're going to blame that on coaching, or you're going to sit up there and have the players be responsible. Have them take some responsibility.
I'm going to blame it on coaching when I keep seeing you mess up. Guess what? I'm going to sub your ass out. Hey, give me somebody that's going to come.
I feel when it comes down to play action and you literally running around like a chicken with your head cut off, going to the wrong guy every single time, I can't blame that on coaching.
Thank you.
And then you finally realize that one of the first times they did that at the start of the second half, Brisker lit up Jones, and then Jones got hurt.
Hey, let me tell you why.
But it took too long for them to realize that, because everybody, your number one thing that you needed to stop, and this was coaching, I'll give you that, was Saquon Barkley. You still couldn't even do that. Even
31 rushing attempts and 100. What do you have? 164 or something like that?
He lit us the fuck. Even in the Wildcat, he still lit us.
Coaching ain't got shit to do with poor tackling.
And there was very poor tackling.
That's on the players.
But let me tell you something else. When you get this small ass defensive line and the front seven that can't stop a nosebleed.
That was the first thing we said when they got rid of Tonga. We did not make any freaking sense.
That's directly on polls.
That is on polls. That was a bad mistake.
When you have players, because if you again, depending on who you listen to, go a little deeper than your local media. When you sit up here and you hear them telling you the same thing you said, change it. They're going outside. Change it. Or is Williams telling them, just stay home. It's going to change. They can't do this forever. And then you see they did it forever. Y'all got to think about the other side.
Who the hell said that shit, man? I ain't heard no shit like that, man.
Hey, don't pull up Chris Canty today.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. You think
don't pull up Canty and Carlin today.
Telling them to do that? Come on, man.
Don't pull up Canty and Carlin today.
Look at them damn players. Look how their eyes was lost.
Yeah, they
followed like their head cut off. I guess that's all on culture too. Like Anthony said, it's a mixture of both. I get that. I'm not gonna put all this shit on the coaching.
Did I ever say it wasn't the player? I said they need to start holding the coaches.
Man, you threw the damn coaches so far into the goddamn bust their ass.
They need to.
And then you're also gonna
put shit on the players.
You're also gonna put your captain on the defensive side too, who had a Hall of Fame game last week, followed by an absolute shit show this week. He missed 5 tackles, Roquan Smith.
He had 10 total, but
he had a bad game, because when you're looking at those play action things, guess what? We can all say the coaching, but your coach on the field is Roquan Smith. He's got to be the one directing his people where they need to go as well. If he sees a Wildcat type thing, Roquan Smith needs to take leadership and say, hey, get up in the box. You know Saquon's getting it or the other guy's getting it. We don't need to even guard receivers.
Right. Sit up there. Watch out for that damn bootleg. Watch out for that play action.
The safety should have came up. Linebackers should have came up. Everybody should have came up in that Wildcat. If you wanted to leave the receivers out there, you leave them out there one-on-one.
Hey, again, just in case Roquan didn't say that, shouldn't the coaches have said that?
When Tyrod Taylor tried to do the same thing, when Tyrod Taylor tried to do the same thing and Roquan came up, he got slapped. Do you all remember that?
I'll have to tell. I'm not sure.
So Tyrod Taylor, he tried to.
I remember Tyrod Taylor got hurt.
Oh yes, I do remember that one. Yep.
Tyrod Taylor got hurt.
Smith, he came.
Tyrod Taylor made Roquan look like a bitch.
Yes. So Roquan was there, But he got bitch slapped.
Missed his tackle, yep.
Hey, again.
But he
and then
we'll
also lead to the fact that Tyrod Taylor must have took that energy into that stupid scramble that he made and tried to bulldoze our corner and our safety at the same time and got his ass lit up.
Yeah, he got fucked up.
You don't go head first into when there wasn't even a first down difference.
Time out. The 4th and 2 on the punt instead of going for it. And then what happens? We play some solid defense, right? We play some solid defense. And Velvet Jones drops the ball.
Oh, fuck me. Don't bring up that clown. Oh, hit it. No? Just going to leave me looking like a dumbass here?
I'm Velvet Jones.
God damn. I can't believe he muffed that punch.
I wanted to.
Did he play one offensive snap?
I didn't see him out there.
I didn't see him. I went back.
Maybe they weren't 100% clear on his route tree with that.
In Columbus and that shit freezing.
Like
my screen is freezing.
No, that's you freezing, Chris.
Yeah, no, I might be my shit.
That ain't me, motherfucker. Don't blame me, guys.
Ohio's got if they got one thing, they got good Wi-Fi.
They ain't got shit in Ohio.
So, but
spanking ass Buckeyes.
Ohio, come on, wow.
So humor me real quick. We're coming up to that part of the season where we're gonna have some heavy hitters coming in. We're gonna have to really see. And my thing is, I don't want Justin to get hurt.
I know where you're going with this, and I had a conversation with Fowl about this too. Like, and I'll even jump in there and say it now because I think everybody in the world knows where you're going with this. Would I be against them sitting him? No.
I wouldn't.
No. And it's not anything to do with his progression or anything like that. If you can't protect this guy coming up against heavy hitters, I don't want him playing either. Like, and I mean, you brought up like earlier, and I was also, when I brought up with Trent Dilfer, like I sat on his, like, how many times did you say he was hit?
9 total times, 6 of them were sacks.
Dilfer said 22 times.
He got
I mean, he's also including running and rushing.
He got pressure 51% of the times that he threw the ball. 51%.
Yeah, he dropped back 35 times.
35 times, but he had 22 attempts. Yes.
Yeah. But he dropped back 35 times.
Right. Some of the dropbacks don't count as attempts.
Exactly. Because it was scrambles and all that type of stuff. He was counting those hits too. But your quarterback can't take 22 hits. He can't take 22 hits in a game. And he also has the most personal fouls against him when he's doing that dive. He hits his head a lot.
Tim Anderson need to come and teach him how to slide.
Yeah, because he slides straight up. Dilfer actually said that as well. He slides more of an upward angle instead of
sliding is terrible.
Yeah, he is a bad slide.
But something else I want to see, guys, like, and again, Chris, you probably gonna say something, but that's what you always do. Can Poles evaluate the offensive line? Can he really draft or get those offensive linemen in free agency? Like, what are we looking at? What is he seeing that makes him think this is a good fit? And then when it comes on the field, it's total disaster.
Well, who said that he made it a good fit? I mean,
it's a draft. I mean, they're all
he hasn't had. First of all, you can't sit up there. The man tried to turn shit to sugar. He didn't have the goddamn. He didn't have no first round picks. He sat up there and had to trade back like 1 million times just to be able to get shit over fucking 7 draft picks. You got to at least give him some type of credit. Now, I'm not sitting up there saying I'm not expecting. I don't think that he thinks that this is the line of the future.
Absolutely, he better not.
Yeah, and
this is an evaluation to see who's going to be on the
if
team
he's going to
year.
go out in free agency or in the draft and address the needs that the Bears had.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Scott Hopkins, you just said a mouthful because we were asking last week about what they planned on doing with Alex Leather.
Now
he's on IR, so we don't know.
But he had mono. Like,
tell him to stop kissing
shit.
shit.
Go away. Like, what?
I think he's on IR for 4 weeks.
It was 4 weeks.
When you on
IR, you on IR for at least.
Oh, right. Because he put right. The what he had didn't last 4 weeks. He's got to sit the 4 weeks because of the.
Yeah, he's on IR.
Right. I forgot about that. Right.
So, I mean, we may get a chance to see him. We may not. Shit, I'll tell you one thing. Anything.
It's not going to hurt.
I want to see Peter Island. He's the so-called backup center. I'd rather see him than see goddamn Sam Mustafa get his ass thrown all around and damn nose tackle with DT and Justin Fields' face and shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this might sound a little hypocritical right now.
Put Mustafa on the bus ride home.
Put Mustafa on the bus ride home. You damn right.
I agree with that. Definitely.
I mean,
put his ass on the bus. Send him.
I kind of miss James Daniels right now.
Yeah.
I do.
But I mean, at the same time, I mean, now you do because Whitehair's gone.
Give me Whitehair.
I mean, I like how Jenkins' game is right now.
Hey, look, I'm trying
Whitehair and Jenkins were fine. It's just unfortunately they had a big ass hole right in the middle of them who was a tackling dummy. Who never freaking.
The thing is, James Daniels could have played.
Because he went to Notre Dame doesn't mean anything.
And he was drafted as a center.
Thank you.
He was the best center in his draft class.
Yeah, he was drafted as
coming
a center.
out of Iowa. Second round pick.
Whitehair was drafted as a center too, though.
That's my point. So right now I'm looking at posing. I'm not even talking about because you never know when you hit on the draft. I'm not even really talking about the draft portion. I'm more concerned about these free agents. When they full disclosure, I'm sorry, Buddy hurt. I was not excited when we picked up Dakota Dozier. I was like, why? For what? He'll be working at all these real soon. Like, I'm not worried about him. But then when you brought in Schofield,
discounted all these, man.
When you brought in Schofield, and then he didn't even make the team. Then you brought in Riley Reef.
Schofield looking like shit in the preseason. That's why he didn't make the team.
But you saw something in him to where you thought he was going to be an impactful person.
Well, you saw a veteran guy.
They're not contributing. And I'm sorry, whatever they saw in Lucas Patrick, he better be the bomb at center because right now, as just a interior lineman, he sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks. And if you're evaluating talent on the team and you think Lucas Patrick is actually giving you some damn good snaps, then you can't evaluate talent.
He was getting turned around too.
Our inside play. It's just like everyone keeps talking about our two tackles. Our two tackles, Borum and Jones right now, they're not the problem.
Oh, yeah, they are.
We're not as much. It is mostly all on the inside. Braxton Jones has been digressing, yes, but I still like his upside. I still like his.
I like his upside, but he can't be
very warm though.
Justin Fields said hike. That goddamn DN blew right past Braxton Jones. I don't even think he fucking put a goddamn hand on him.
He did.
Justin Fields rolled out to the right. The goddamn DN was right behind.
Right there.
I said,
we blame that on coaching, though, right?
Them any damn thing. Tell him
I don't know if it's technique, coaching, whatever. But I'll tell you what.
No, I was joking.
Braxton Jones could be a project, but if he wasn't, I would have been like
playing time right now.
I would have been like, "Hey, Jason Peters, man, don't go too far. Don't go too far, man."
Especially now, I would have loved to see Jason Peters just on the sideline coaching.
That old motherfucker's down in Dallas throwing people
he's lighting people up in Dallas.
And that's my point. Like, what are we
throwing people around?
Like, and again, I'm not saying, Chris, I understand you got to give people time for this, but sometimes, bro, every now and then you can just see, like, yeah, this ain't for you. You can see it. You can see it, and this is one of those times where I'm looking like,
what is not for you?
Like in certain realms, like if I don't know, call it what it is. Sometimes you can tell within the first 30 days of somebody working, like, yeah, this ain't for you.
Nah, that what you talking right now, that sound foolishness. Like I said,
that's your opinion, but it happens.
A good majority of the coaches in the NFL right now wouldn't be fucking coaches.
Hey Frank, you've been in management positions. You've seen somebody within the first couple of days and been like,
I would just look right at the hiring manager and be like, dude, what the fuck were you thinking?
This is a long fuck. Like what I'm sitting up.
They just get longer time to really prove that.
When you got guys, that's like hiring somebody that doesn't have fucking experience, and that's exactly what the fuck they do. They don't have no fucking experience. So I understand
they need to get the experience.
Now, when you talking about the 30 days, you talking about that's like somebody that you know that's gone and done this shit. And
when
like,
you hire,
it ain't working out.
When you hire somebody with no experience, who usually trains that person?
Somebody that train them.
Somebody with experience.
A veteran.
Yeah, but you're not going to get that. You hired a rookie fucking coach.
We had a chance to fix that, and I'm just telling you, regardless of how much time you give them, the way that they constructed this coaching staff, it's flawed. They messed up.
But at the same time, this is why Eberflus brought in a lot of former Bears players.
Zero real fucking fast because they ain't hired that tired ass old ass coach. There ain't nobody else going to hire either.
Hey, I don't care who it was.
His ass sitting at home watching this shit.
It needed to be somebody because, like you said, everybody that you talk to, Dan Orlovsky, you talk to Trent Dilfer, you talk to Chris Canty, you talk to Ryan Clark. Every single one of these veterans are saying that they're not doing justice. Justin Fields.
100%.
All of them are saying it. And guess what? A rookie ain't going to change his stripes in the next couple of weeks, so Justin's going to continue to what? Just be belittled in the media because he can't do this.
You're not expecting him to change his stripes. You're expecting him to sit up there and get better and better. That's what you're expecting. You're not sitting up there expecting him to go, oh, okay, I'm going to go from looking like shit to sugar in the next 2 weeks. No. It's a fucking gradual process. And like I said up there, said, I'm not you. I'm not going to sit up here and say that these guys shouldn't be coaching, that their ass after this year should be fucking fired. No, I'm not going to sit up there and say that. They're rookies. They're learning.
So you've never seen a coach get fired after 1 year?
Huh?
You've never seen a coach get fired after 1 year?
Not by the Bears organization.
I'm just talking about period. You've never seen a coach.
Very few times, unless it was legal issues.
I'm not saying that should happen. But you got a bias because you didn't want them in the first damn place. So everything that you're going to say is going to be everything against them.
If we were losing,
you're going to say everything that's against them.
If we were losing and we were competitive and on the cusp of turning.
Motherfucker, we 2-2. What the hell are you talking about?
By the grace of the Lord, man.
You act like we 0-4.
Hey, we should be actually actually I can't say nothing about the monsoon, but if Davis Mills doesn't throw that stupid ass pass high to Brandon Cooks and he throws it here, the Texans win that game too.
Yeah. If it was a fifth, we all be drunk too. So it don't fucking matter. You can say the same thing. There's different plays that happen all throughout football where you can sit up there and say, if this would happen,
you could always
this would happen, this would happen.
Like if they didn't run a draw play and they ran a single formation, we would have won that game too. Like you can't.
And I'm not debating that. I'm not debating
that. You just go to -0 real fucking fast.
When you look at hey, I'm gonna tell you another one. Look at Denver. Nathaniel Hackett looks like a real educated dummy right now. Russell Wilson is on the sideline like, wait, dude, we doing what? I don't care. I don't care. But guess what?
What was it? $250 million, and we're gonna go kick a 65-yard field goal.
Come on, man. Make it make sense.
Well, I'll put it to you like that. We ain't got to worry about that shit because that ain't our fucking coaching staff. Let Denver worry about their own damn problems.
Yeah, we can always flip the script and how's them Oakland Raiders doing?
Hey, he's doing the same dumbass shit.
There's a lot of surprise people in this league, and I honestly feel our win versus the 49ers gave us all hope that this Bears team could actually be something better.
Thank Mother Nature. Thank Mother Nature for that.
I agree with that. Like, we ain't beating them if it was good weather, but at the same time, we aren't beating them if Jimmy Garoppolo was their quarterback. I'll truly admit that too. Jimmy Garoppolo is not a great quarterback. We're not beating the Bears.
Yeah, the hell we are. Man, have you seen? First of all,
Jimmy Garoppolo now.
Anthony, I said no more than 6 or 7.
Jimmy G is not a good quarterback.
I never said he really was, but he is better than the 49ers quarterback at that time.
Jimmy G is terrible. He's not accurate at all.
One of the main reasons.
You just said he's not accurate.
He is actually accurate. He's not. He's a very accurate.
And if you doing 70% of the starts, like, what are you talking about?
If you throwing the ball 5 fucking yards, John, that's
if it works, do it.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like Alex Smith to me.
How good? Tell me this. How accurate is Jimmy G down the field? How good is he?
He's not a lot. He's not that accurate beyond 10 yards.
12 yards plus. He is bad. He is not good throwing the ball 12 yards plus. Hell, Frank, you can look good having a high percentage throwing the damn ball 5.
I will miss Deebo Samuel by a fucking mile.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck we're debating about Jimmy G.
I don't know either.
Who gives a fuck about Jimmy G?
That's Chris.
Come bringing up Jimmy G.
Playboy Jimmy G.
No, you brought up Jimmy G. I didn't bring it. I never said his name. You did.
Bring up Jimmy G.
All I said was if Jimmy G was the quarterback, they'd probably beat us in week 1.
No.
That's all I said.
Yeah, John didn't say shit.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Then it was Frank. Come bringing up Jimmy G. I don't give a shit about Jimmy G.
So Harry says that
blue.
They don't have any confidence in Justin Fields anymore, especially throwing downfield.
See, I don't
That ain't what the coaches say.
Thank you, Harry. What did Harry just say? To be honest, I don't think I have confidence in the coaching staff. Thank you, Harry, because guess what? The man had 2 of 3 attempts downfield because Pettis should have caught that ball. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah, and that's a different ball game if Pettis catches that ball.
That's a different. Thank you.
It's a different ball game.
We can't make it seem like one play here that don't matter.
Because that was a beautiful all-around play by Justin Fields. He audibled at the line of scrimmage when he saw the blitz coming. He made the perfect play, the perfect throw. Pettis drops the ball right in.
And just like Anthony said, he doesn't have time. Like that messes with a QB's psyche. When you say height, instead of looking at the routes, you got to look in, make sure ain't nobody about to come and tear your head off every play.
So look, I don't want to continue to be all over the place. Let's focus on one topic right now. Everybody in the chat, I want you to listen good and chime in. We have a problem. What are we saying needs to change moving forward, right? Because right now, the way that Justin is playing, he's going to keep getting this, he's not ready, or he's not the answer, or blah, 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 blah. Hell, Mitch got 4 years. Justin barely got 1. He don't even have a complete season under his belt yet.
And do we really even count that year? Like, my God, I can't.
But how are we? But that's what I'm saying. How are we so ready to write him off? Not we as in us, but as Bears Nation, Bears fans.
There's a lot of people who are writing him off, and it pisses me off.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Hey,
go back to what Harry just said. Go back to what Harry just said, please. $110 million in cap space next year. Then what? Seriously, think about that for a minute. Harry, I've been preaching that for a long time because I've been hearing, even though the Bears got all this money, top-tier talent does not want to come here.
Top-tier talent, money rules.
Can we take
talking is crazy.
Can we
money
take
rules.
a call in real quick? Let's take a call in.
Yeah, let's take a call in.
What up, man?
Yo, what's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Turn your phone to the side, would you?
I got you. Hold on. What's going on? Yeah, I got a back.
How you doing?
You a Bears fan?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hell no. Fuck no. Absolutely not. I do not want the heartache, the pain. Plus, I don't think I can back such a racist institution like the Bears, but we're not even finna go that deep into, what y'all got going on with all of that. But anyway,
you're a fan of who?
Y'all know, hey, you know what it is, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Hold on. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what that say. Look, man. Y'all not gonna let that black boy shine. It's okay. Y'all killed every last quarterback. Y'all got a black quarterback. Was like, fuck that. He don't need no help. He don't got a defense. He don't got a line. He don't got receivers. Y'all running game.
You're not wrong. He's got nothing.
Y'all got nothing.
Right.
Out there.
Hey, Sheriff, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And even worse, he said, and he don't got fans. That's the crazy part. That is the craziest part. You know what? That man sat up there and was like, man, the fans, they just not even. And I remember the first game, y'all was like, Justin, you're the king of the city. The Bears, I must tell y'all, absolute trash. Y'all got to be the worst team that I've seen in the last 27 years of my life in existence. That's a feat.
Are you talking to your dumbass quarterback you got?
I seen. Look, Daniel Jones had two. Which guy would you think would have 2 rushing touchdowns after that game? Justin Fields and Daniel Jones.
Saquon Barkley.
You can't stop a bootleg.
Actually, Daniel Jones runs the ball.
That's what he
Daniel
does.
Jones' number one strength is running the ball because he can't pass the ball.
Hey, y'all, I played Division III football. We knew how to stop a bootleg. Y'all come out of a half and still don't know how to stop a bootleg? Who got
outside? You're not wrong on that one.
Hey, did your quarterback not run for 78 yards and trip his damn self?
No, he ran for 98 yards.
I'm tired, man. We gotta get y'all, man.
Daniel Jones couldn't hit water if he fell out of
a football. All right.
We'll see him when they 7-10 with us.
That just shows that he clearly knows nothing about his own team.
Let me just say this.
Daniel Jones can't throw the freaking ball.
Let me say this real quick.
Daniel Jones is a horrible thrower.
Let me say this real
Trubisky
quick.
Throws the ball better than Daniel Jones.
Let me say
Daniel
this real
Jones
quick.
could run.
New York
he
is the most overrated sports city
He
ever.
didn't need to throw it.
New York is the most overrated sports city ever. The Knicks
100%
ain't shit. The Rangers ain't shit.
Damn, so now you talking about the whole city.
The Yankees ain't won shit in God knows how long. The Mets ain't never been.
There's a reason
shit.
why they have to have two teams in their city because they can't make up their minds. They don't even play in their own city.
Like the state of New York is just fucking terrible. And they,
I'm not gonna sit up here and say the Yankees ain't shit. Now, like we're not gonna do that.
I hate the Yankees. But I can't say they're.
When's the last time the Yankees won?
No matter, they got more than anybody else. We're not gonna be blasphemous.
They not.
You might as well say the Bears ain't shit.
The Yankees won. Come on, the Yankees ain't shit. They look good.
I can't agree with that one.
They ain't shit.
I think the Yankees are the only team in New York that's actually worth anything.
Now that I will agree.
Yeah,
that is probably opposite. They ain't been shit.
Hey, Scott.
And I guess you could say the New York Knicks are worth something too.
Yeah.
Even though they're
It's not a home run to the intentional walk because they not pitching that dude at all.
Right, exactly. Who was that?
Hey, Harry, that was the last time we had a chance.
That was good, Scott.
They were cutting off the college football game for Aaron Judge to try to hit this.
Aaron Judge just hit 62, and this guy's coming on here ripping the Bears on his podcast.
Right.
Hey, look, I appreciate dude coming on, whatever, but again,
yeah, he got a little bit disrespectful, man. I had to cut his ass off.
But here's the thing,
there's limits to cross. I agree.
Yeah.
We look bad, man.
I mean,
we're like a one-trick pony right now.
I mean, we did, but does that mean that we just gonna sit here and just let him say whatever the fuck he wants to say?
No, I mean we look bad.
I mean, it's still our team. The Bears is still our team.
No, I'm not saying we look bad. I'm saying the Bears performance Sunday, we look bad.
Yeah, but
I understand that part.
That's all I'm saying. I don't care what dude said. Like that's hey, thanks for the call, man. Like we treat you like everybody else. AM 1000, yeah, cut him off. He don't know what he's talking about. Fuck him.
Yeah,
I don't care about that. But what I'm saying,
he didn't even know about his own damn team.
But what I'm saying is this:
he must have ate some of those edibles that our guest had too.
It's pretty bad.
He did.
It's pretty bad.
It doesn't shit
when you can look at Daniel Jones and say that his 71 passing yards and 98 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns and say, hey, man, he played better than Justin Fields. And you have to sit back and think like, damn, he did.
The only reason why he played better because he scored 2 touchdowns.
Because he scored 2 touchdowns. Thank you. That's the only reason.
Don't get me wrong. There was 2 more touchdowns.
I mean, shit. If Justin scores on goddamn 1 touchdown, I would say Justin Stewart was
better. Harry, don't do that. I need to see you Friday, Harry. I need to talk to you because did you all see what happened to the Vikings over there in Berlin or wherever they was at?
That was London.
Berlin.
London. Keep playing football in Berlin right now.
The QB just need time to throw.
Adam Thielen cussing out coaches and stuff. Hey, the Vikings finna give it to us.
Yeah. We've already proven if there's one major thing that we have proven for 4 weeks is we have no answer to stop the run.
The Vikings are about to tear lining out our butts.
Yeah, it's gonna
get ugly.
We'll see. That's why I always believe in any given Sunday, fellas.
No, you're right.
I mean, we can say that all we want, but again, we have to sit back and sit up here and say, right now, what we've lost. There was some talent in this team. There was.
Damn, Anthony. Shit.
There was some talent on this team.
Damn. I don't know if I'd go that far.
Chris, I think Chris right now.
God damn, man.
Hey, Chris, I think right now you and me are the only 2 people left that did not want to trade Khalil Mack. They thought he had some left. They wanted to try to give Hakeem Hicks or somebody a good deal.
I didn't want to trade Khalil Mack.
You didn't? Okay, I didn't know if you were one of those supporters.
I understood why, because you're rebuilding, but I didn't see the point.
But we had some talent on this team, and I told y'all before. I said Robert Quinn gonna look real suspect this year without having that double team on the other side. Oh, you brought him back? Wait, what?
Nah, that was a slip of my hand.
Oh man, what are you doing over there in Columbus, man?
I'm not bringing that motherfucker back on.
Yeah, right. Stop touching shit, man. Like what? I'm deep in my soliloquy and shit, and you over here touching stuff. Like, no.
Man, he eating too many of them buck nuts over there.
Oh my God.
What the fuck is a butt nut?
He meant to say the Ohio Buckeye. That's what he meant to say.
I don't know if it tastes good.
I never eat anything called a butt nut in my life.
It's not butt. I said buck.
Buck.
Oh, I heard a butt nut too. Okay, I heard a butt nut too.
Oh, I get it.
I don't know what the hell a butt nut is.
Hey, y'all need some ear and eye exams, man. This
hey,
this
that's what it sounds like
tracks,
you said, man.
Hey, let's put this back on. Hey, let's put this train back on the track, man. For real.
Butt nut.
we all have different thought processes, but moving forward with the actual tough part of the schedule coming soon, what type of adjustments do you think we can make? Because guess what? That line ain't gonna change.
And that's
what it is.
It's hard to make
adjustments on both sides.
Yeah, I'm sort of worried about that matchup with Jefferson. When we talking about defensive wise,
like Justin Jefferson, kind of like, dude, I ain't scored last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's gonna be something else, especially
I'm about to
Jalen Johnson. I'm hoping
all day.
Right,
I'm hoping
right
Jalen
now,
Johnson will be back, but they still got Thielen too.
Hey,
man.
real talk. Right now, Gordon is struggling. He is struggling.
Yeah, it's a rookie. Like he's learning.
I understand he's a rookie, but now this goes back to coaching. You're gonna have to try to sit up there and figure out a way to maneuver him around, because teams is coming to the point where teams are really attacking him now. And if I was Minnesota, I would move Jefferson in the slot every time and have him up against Gordon and kill him every single game.
Allen Williams would be a fool if he don't make Jalen Johnson, if he's eligible and healthy to play.
I don't know if he's going to be.
I hope so.
I've been hearing reports that whatever injury that he has.
If he's not there, then I might jump with that 48 score that Anthony was talking about.
He's not there, we in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know the other guy, and Vildor, he'll have a good game, and then he have a bad game.
I don't think he really ever has.
Well, it ain't even him. I'm talking about like is Lamar Jackson still on the team?
Huh?
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson.
But they got
at least got size.
Some other dude named Johnson starting. I forgot his name.
Well, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. They did have another Johnson start, but see, you know what?
I still said it from the get-go, and I'll say it again. I was not a fan of putting Gordon at the nickel. Like, you're giving a rookie a new position. Nickel is hard enough to learn as it is.
Everybody can't play it.
It's not easy to play, especially giving it to a rookie, man. That's just it's tough.
But even before they get to him, because I know at that nickel position he can be down in the box on the line a lot. But the blueprint is out, guys. Run the ball. Like, we have no defensive line. Our front seven, 6 out of the 7 are terrible. Nicholas Morrow.
He had a bad game too, man. He had a bad game too. Everybody had a bad game.
Like, he literally, I get the speed. I understand trying to find lightning in the bottle and all that stuff. But I just feel like, see, I like the old hogs. Like, give me a couple of 300-pounders down there that can clog up some stuff.
Ted Washington, Keith Traylor, man.
Like, give me
plug that shit.
And if you want to streamline some people, man, give me a Tommy Harris type guy.
Yeah,
you can get off the ball,
kind of like a
still track down a quarterback. Like, you giving me these deep tackles that are like 260, like they're getting tossed around like lunch meat, man. Like, that's not, like, what are we doing? Al-Qadim Muhammad, like I told you, like, that dude is terrible. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, he's bad. He is bad.
But
I told y'all that when he came in, he was a backup
bad.
Hey,
he's like the Sam Mustapher on the defensive side.
I thought he was gonna be much better than what he is. He's terrible.
But see, this is what we gotta realize, fellas, that when we made these moves, we made the moves to clear up the cap space. It wasn't moves to sit up here and try to get better players, because to tell you the truth, honestly, we couldn't afford the better players.
It was like
we got over 60-some million in dead cap. in dead cap in this year alone. So we sitting over here talking about, man, we need this type of player. We need that type of player. Those type of players ain't available because, one, they ain't out there. Two, we don't have the money to sign them anyway.
Yeah, you can find a 300
If y'all want Ryan Poles to go out there and do whatever the other Ryan did, which is give away draft capital to bring in guys, then all we doing is repeating ourselves over again.
To me, it's not about the draft capital, but if you know we're having trouble stopping the run, and yet you have a 330-pound Samoan dynamo, why do you let him go?
Made zero sense to let him go. He was picked up anyway.
You look at it like this. They're basically playing the Lovey-style defense. The Bears with the Lovey-style defense did not have a 300-pound goddamn DT.
Yes, but they had a very
They had guys. They always sacrifice size for quickness.
Hey, what was Tommy Harris? About 280, 290?
Who? He was close to 3. Yeah, he was close to 3. He wasn't.
I said, what was Tommy Harris? About 280, 290?
He might have been 290, but like I said, he's not 300. He's not 300 plus. But Tommy was a guy that was quick. That's what that whole defense is. It's about guys that are quick, that can get off the ball and put pressure on the quarterback.
And they haven't done that. They're doing neither.
Yeah, they haven't done that. Where's Quinn?
Undersized. I'm not saying this is.
I'm not saying that they're not, but
I'm not saying this is the cure. But if you just gonna put people in place,
I think he'll spend it well.
Why not just go get hey, Ndamukong Suh? You ain't doing shit right now.
I have said that.
$2 billion to come in and help us out.
But listen to what you're saying. You talking about having a player come in. Who says that they didn't reach out? Ndamukong Suh is like at the tail end of his career. He don't want to go play for no damn rebuilding squad. He want to sit up there and play and try to win some more championships. He's not out here to fucking play.
Is he even playing? Where is he right now?
I don't
He ain't on nobody roster.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he wants to play football right now, he can come here.
Last I saw, he didn't get picked up.
I don't think he did get picked up.
I don't know.
Because I read a rumor report that said the Bears called Odell Beckham and he didn't answer the phone.
He might have.
What? Like they do things ass backwards. And then to hype up again, I'm sorry. You may not be in desperation mode as far as we're concerned, but we know internally it's a different story. Like Rashid and them said, everything is sped up. So our give time is there. No, we need to do this right now.
Ndamukong Suh is not signed with anybody, but
he's still available. I'm looking.
Yeah, but he wants to sign with a contender.
With a contender, okay. So he ain't. Then
that's what I said.
I mean, who knows? Maybe the Bears did call him because he answers all the boxes that the Bears want: attitude and grit. He's got that. He may be old, but who the fuck cares? You can bring him in for experience, like we're always saying with these young type people. But I mean, maybe they did call him. Nobody knows.
My thing is, right now, if it's all about, like we all agreed way back in training camp, if the Bears are competitive, if they win, that's cool, as long as we see improvement from Justin. But you can't improve if you can't stand upright, if you can't get people open, and damn it, if you can't call plays.
And I completely agree with that. That's why I was sitting up there saying in the draft that they needed some big body receivers.
Chris, I think you and me wanted George Pickens, didn't we?
No, I wasn't really high on George Pickens.
I know you wanted Christian Watson at first.
I wanted Christian Watson.
Or Drake London.
That was all you, JB.
But
I knew we weren't going to get Drake London.
Yeah, Drake London was going to be gone.
Drake London, before Drake London blew up in the draft and leading up to the draft combine, I wanted Drake London because there was talk that he would fall to the second round.
Right. There was talking about him falling the day two. I remember that.
Yeah, he wasn't the highest receiver up there. But now, when leading up to the draft and to the combine, he skyrocketed. He blew up, and I think, was he the number one receiver taken, if I'm not mistaken? He might have been.
Drake London, I think
he went right after Sauce Gardner, didn't he?
He might have went. I mean, he went to Atlanta and shit. They was shit last year. So
I thought they were like the 6th pick or something. If I'm not mistaken.
Like he was like the 6th or 7th pick. Yeah. So when it really boils down to it, I wanted a big body wide receiver. That's what I wanted because I felt that's what the Bears needed. I mean, last year you looked at our roster and we had nothing but guys that were short and fast.
Hey, I knew it was
Davey, why you got your arm raised like you in class?
He waiting for me to stop talking.
No, because I've agreed with you, but I want to do a compare and contrast because you were not high, but you were willing to give Equanimeous St. Brown, EQ, you were willing to give him a chance and said, hey, that's that 6'5" type receiver, that big body that we need.
I mean, tell the truth though, St. Brown ain't been bad when he been targeted.
No, St. Brown's probably been our best, most reliable.
But do you remember how we used to use Alshon Jeffrey? Alshon Jeffrey wasn't a burner. It was basically 50-50 ball every time. Go get it. Or you post up on the comeback, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't they using that with EQ? He's 6'5", he got speed, and he got hands, and he got length. Why not use that?
No, we're using that for Pettis and Mooney.
No,
I know that was not me saying they should do that. I'm just saying.
But to Chris's point, you have a bigger body receiver, but you're running him on smaller receiver routes. Like, what are you doing?
And I'll tell you one thing.
I don't want to see a reverse with him no more. I don't need to see it.
I'll tell you what.
That's effective. Why not?
Yeah, he's been effective with the reverse. So,
and they haven't. I didn't think he had that much.
They haven't ran that reverse in 2 games. So,
but I'm saying like if you see him in motion, you kind of think like, reverse.
Well, I mean that's why I believe they haven't. That's why I believe they haven't
Keep running it until they stop it. That's the way I see it.
Guess what?
I'm fine with that.
You're 6'5". You have a 5'9" DB on you. Guess what? Jump ball, go get it.
That's true.
Alshon Jeffrey went to the Pro Bowl.
I see St. Brown out there making some good blocks too.
Absolutely.
He can block his butt off, and I'm not saying that, but I don't need my potential number 1/2 receiver relegated to just blocking. I don't need that.
You see what Scott?
Yeah, he's 100%. Scott's on fire.
But Scott's on fire. He's 100% right because you know what? But again, hey,
it's not that hard to steamroll him, man. He's like
everybody at once. I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. What's the definition of insanity?
Keep doing the same thing, expecting the same results.
Expecting a different result.
This stupid ass regime / coaching staff keep doing the same thing over and over with Mustafa. He's not like. How does he have a job?
I
wish I can answer. I wish I can be a fly on the wall.
He must got some pictures of McCaskey doing something. I don't know.
I mean, did he catch Ted at the golf course with a bunny or something? Like, what are we talking about? Like, because like in all funny, we fun. We make jokes, we laugh, whatever. But seriously, like, if we're watching it, they see it. How do we think Justin feels? When Justin looks at the media like, oh, Justin Fields is a bust, he can't do this. The first thing Justin's looking like, if this asshole number 67 could block for half a damn second, maybe I could throw the ball.
That's true. I mean, like right now, I'm kind of scared for Justin because
I am too, bro.
He's taking a lot of hits, and this is getting about as bad as it was when they played the damn Cleveland
Browns. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
It's getting bad, and they have to there's no way. Now, I do admit that this is a first-year coaching staff. No, I'm not willing to give up on them. But at the same time, you have to sit up there and as a head coach, you have to look at your team. As a GM, you have to look at it like, hey, I got to give some other people some opportunities to sit up here
and give it a shot.
Because this is what tell you the truth, it seems like this season is nothing but Ryan Poles finding guys and giving them an opportunity to play football and see if they're going to sit up there and see, like you said, Frank, see if it works. But Braxton Jones, you gone. Let me get in a veteran. Let me get Riley Reef in, have him play a little left tackle. Or if you want to switch it up,
the experience
over there, something.
So then
you out.
How about this, Foundmount? So let's go back to Frank's question then. Would you be against sitting Fields down and giving these other people an opportunity?
Not right now.
I'm not saying right now, but it's definitely something to think about.
Hey, look here.
You're not going to sit him though. It's not going to happen. And
if you sit him right now, you're basically telling your fans. Well, you're basically telling the fan base and management and everybody, shit, the NFL, we're fucking tanking. Then you're gonna have a whole nother backlash because they're
right, because right.
You guys you're not trying to give Justin.
That's what I'm saying. They'll fake an injury.
Oh, he's not the quarterback, and then now that fucks with your quarterback psyche. Because remember, I'm an athlete. I used to play football. Last thing I want to sit up there and do is be told by a coach that, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna sit you down. I'm a competitor. I want to play every single game. I don't give a fuck if we 0-12. I want to play every single game. It's just a competitor in you. Justin wants to play every single game. He don't want to be told that you need to sit down.
Brother, I agree with you 1,000%. I'm that guy that's gonna look at Justin and be like, hey man, I apologize. I need to sit you to protect you because I can't protect you. I don't have the personnel to protect you. You might not make it through the season with this garbage in front of you. That's what I'm looking at, because now it becomes NFL is worse than the damn stock market. It's a numbers game. And when you have a numbers problem and you can't get your quarterback to stay upright, the next thing is going to happen is he's going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt. And then what? He's hurt, and then now you're in year 3. You're in year 3.
But the thing is this, you can't, I'm not sitting up there saying that you do it right now.
Well, I say give it a couple more games.
First of all, you're going to damn sure have to give him more than half the damn season for me to even think about doing that.
I can go there, but I'm just looking at the schedule of what's coming up, and I see them thumpers coming. Dallas, have you seen what Dallas been doing to quarterbacks?
Well, you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to
see what Buffalo did to Lamar. Well, actually, Lamar was winning by 17 points late in the fourth quarter. That's another story. But did you see, it's some killers on the schedule coming, man.
We already know that the Bears ain't gonna beat Buffalo by any stretch.
But what I'm saying is, I don't want to see Justin get hurt.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because
by that time he might
don't want to sit Sam Mustipher. I'd rather Sam Mustipher take a damn holding penalty every time than to see Justin get hit like that.
But then JB, would you be against sitting Justin down?
I would give it a couple more games, and then I would really consider it. But here's the thing: I wouldn't just sit him for the sake of sitting him. I would do something that they're not doing right now, and I would say I would, because my mother's watching. I would tell Sam Mustipher, coach want to talk to you, bring your playbook. And I would get his punk ass out of here. And easily, I would give him a chance. Hell, I see, hey, Zach Miller, you healthy yet? Can you snap a ball? I would give everybody in their mama a chance to go to the center position, because what Sam Mustipher is doing is an injustice.
Who the fuck is Zach Miller?
And his name's Zach Miller?
The retired tight end?
Yeah,
no, man. What's his name?
You talking about Doug Kramer who got hurt?
No, from San Diego State. Beard.
It ain't no Zach Miller. I know
that dude.
That dude. Right. I'm just saying.
I know you're talking. I can't remember.
All right. So then, JB, you let's just say you do sit Justin Fields down to avoid that situation that Foulmouth was saying. What do you say to the fans? How do you explain that?
I'm gonna tell some truth for once in a while. Like come out and tell some damn truth. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. We're doing our best. Not very good, but we have to do what we need to do to protect our number one asset. Tell some damn truth sometimes.
Yeah, because all they're gonna keep doing
is hitting us with this spin doctor rhetoric, and we're seeing right through it. And the worst thing, you ever talk to somebody and you kind of know what you're talking about?
Yeah, you know they're a dumbass right away.
They know the lingo, but don't really know how to do the job. Or they know how to say certain words to make it sound like they know what they're talking about, but really don't. Like politicians, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like Bueller.
Yes,
politicians.
Definitely.
That's what I see what's going on right now. And for Poles to be a former offensive lineman, I get it. You want to give somebody a chance that ain't really never had one. But damn it, Sam Mustipher's chance is over. He needs to go. He should be bagging groceries at Strachan Van Teel's tomorrow. Like, get rid of him. Yeah. Justin is going to get hurt. He's going to get hurt.
I mean, I put it to you like this. It's bad. And I've watched football for a very long time. I've never seen a center be like, all right, let's get one thing straight. some of us like PFF. Some of us don't.
Football Focus is full of shit, but go ahead.
But even though I do believe that it can be full of shit, for them, for him to have the lowest grade that they've ever gone and put out there is just telling in itself.
Mm-hmm.
The guy is bad. He ain't even bad. Motherfucker terrible. Fuck bad. He passed bad a long time ago. Bad was last season. He's terrible. All you see consistently every week is him getting slung around. That's like putting my ass out there on the damn offensive line.
Hey, you know what? I'm at least gonna hit the nigga in the nuts or something, man. I'm gonna do something, man. I'm a bite, claw, fight, punch. I'm gonna do something.
But not only that, it starts to me. I start to question guys on that offensive line. Where's your sense of pride at?
Agreed.
Where's your fucking heart? Because how the hell are you constantly getting this guy that you are being paid to fucking protect? You get him killed damn near every play. 50% of the plays that he drops back on, he's getting fucking tagged.
And it's right in the middle. It
don't matter. If it's coming up, the thing is this. Is it coming up the middle? Everybody knows the easiest way to get to the quarterback comes straight from the middle.
Right up the
because the minute you come up from the middle, that means you got to go to the sides. They already pushing out from the sides. That's your ass, Mr. Postman, and that's what he's been dealing with. Everybody's up there saying, I hear these dumbass fans, oh, Justin Fields a bust. Oh, he can't pass. I'll tell you this. You get your big ass.
My all-time favorite. He's an Ohio.
And you say hike, and then you look up and you got some 300 and 245 plus pound dude pissed off at you, about to tear your damn head off and see. Let's see how quick you throw the damn ball.
Right?
Hey,
my all-time favorite when it comes down to that is an Ohio State.
Thank you. There you go. What y'all expect to just say? I would get called for holding every time before I let my QB get muddy. You damn right.
Absolutely, I would. Hey, personal foul, punching him in the face.
And then this is the crazy part about it. Justin is actually, he's a quarterback that can use his legs. Just imagine if you did put Trevor Siemian back there.
It'd be worse.
We're going to have Trevor Siemian funeral. It's going to be next week.
Right, because he can't use it.
We're going to have a whole obituary and everything for his ass because he's going to be dead because he can't fucking move.
Yeah, I know Simeon's that type of person right now saying, it's like, wait, they're saying they're going to pull. Oh, my God. I have my ankle hurts.
Shit, Simeon calling his.
No, hey, Frank, they're going to do one of them hockey reports. I got a lower body injury.
Lower body injury, absolutely, man. The worst shit in hockey is that right there, the lower body.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to stop calling Sam Mustard for
He going FMLA.
Hey, we're going to call Sam Mustard for 10 man from now on because he don't have a heart. He's 10 man from now on. I said it. Coin another phrase.
And today we're going to be looking at a film breakdown of Sam Mustard. You see a high football IQ, his great athleticism, his ability to consistently block, his ability to consistently snap. Yeah, we need to hold on to him as long as we can.
Poor Humpty Dumpty. He's always falling down.
It's hard to tell sometimes. Let's take a look at this one. That was a play in which Sam Mustipher, the center, had to pull hard to his right. And sometimes when that happens, the ball doesn't quite get to the same location because you're kind of snapping on the move.
Mustipher is like a big guy. His lower body looks mushy. If that's a word, it's kind of like it's not really he's got a mushy lower body, and it's.
However, I can be better for this team, better for this franchise. That's all I'm looking at. How can I be the best center to help, the Chicago Bears win?
Hey, I think one of those guys can block better than Mustard for shit.
Yeah, they might be able to plug in the run game too.
I'm willing to try anything.
That offensive line of the Bears right now look like the damn replacement.
Oh God!
But the replacement actually had good coaching and they adjusted.
That's exactly how they playing. Like they from the movie The Replacement. Real talk.
But again, like Cap said, When is Eberflus going to come up and point the finger to himself and say, I need to change some things? He needs to do it, man. He's the H coach. He's the HC. He's the head coach. He needs to go and look and get to you and be like, hey, come here. Let me talk to you. No more. No more of this. This has to stop. Like, find somebody. Hell, go on the scrap heap. Find somebody that needs a couple of $100,000 and put them in there. Try something.
I guarantee you right now that if you
pull up who's a
game,
friend to sit right now for me. Pull up some names, please. Humor us.
If you go from the first game of the season to now, I guarantee you can have about 5 to 6 clips of Sam Mustipher getting his ass tossed just like that clip that you
Hey, Chris, you had 3 of them this Sunday. If you really watch, you had 3. 3.
More than that.
That's terrible.
I'm talking about when he got tossed. One of them, he just got puffed upside the head. There's some Lawrence case. Like, that was a mush. Remember the old muff? He muffed him.
Okay.
Like, come on, man. Like, dude.
Jason Kelsey's available.
We've been ragging on his offense, but we got to get on his defense a little bit too.
Jason Kelsey's available at center right now. I take his ass.
Jason Kelsey from the Eagles. He can't be.
Yeah,
he can't because he's playing.
Wait, what the fuck am I looking at then? Oh, that's for this next season. God damn.
Yeah, that's next season. You got to look at.
It's not available now. You stupid Google.
Hey, thank you, Mom. You can be the best center for Chicago by leaving. You right.
We got to get some things fixed. I mean, like you said, we came into the season not expecting much. We wanted to see the progress of Justin Fields. It's going to be hard for us to see that unless they make some changes on that offensive line. They're going to have to get some guys that's, like I said, Bryce Jones, he's a 5th-round rookie. It's not looking good on that left side.
I think he can be coached up a little bit, though.
This is my thing. He can definitely be coached up, but he might need to be in a position right now where he's sitting and watching, opposed to him sitting up there playing.
Which is why I said I would have had a veteran. I would have kept. Jason
they got one in Riley Reef. He plays both times.
Riley Reef traditionally has been better at right tackle. But I get what you're saying. Like,
yeah,
he's got the veteran side
at right tackle. But you need to do something because right now he's not ready to play.
Here's the thing. I got a feeling when Leatherwood come off the shelf, they're gonna try him in left tackle because that failed with the Raiders. And that's what he does. Like,
I mean, so I don't know. Right now,
he's got a little bit
of desperate shit,
but no success.
I mean, tell the truth. To be honest with you, I want to see N'Keal Harry play. I want to see what he could possibly give him. I want to see what your boy. Hi, I'm Velvet Jones. I want to see what he's gonna give him on offense because even though he played special teams, he did not play not one snap on offense last week.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe they were sitting up there. Maybe
Anthony, send Anthony the link. Anthony need to come on. He got a lot going on.
So Matt Paredes from Carolina is available at center.
Who?
I don't know who.
I think he was a backup 2 years ago.
Trey Hopkins and Cincinnati are like the only 2 that are worth a damn to be on the
Frank, are you available at center? Are you available?
I think Mustipher might beat me out, but my heart and effort will be better than his.
These 2 out of what? I doubt it. Shit.
You said Mustipher. You're supposed to say the 10 man.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, to protect my quarterback, I'd be chopping these motherfuckers in the throat. Do whatever that I have to do to keep them off my freaking quarterback.
Fellas, if we say it all starts up front, we got to give as much credence to the offensive side of the ball as we do to the defensive side because both lines
defensive side of the suck.
They suck. SUCK suck.
That's how you spell that.
Is that in the dictionary?
BEARN.
Let me search that shit in the dictionary right now. Hold on.
I mean, Jones is showing that he's not. Jones is showing that he's basically not worth nothing.
Muhammad
just looks.
We said
Quinn is doing nothing. the one person we want to try to get pressure on the quarterback.
Well, I mean, Quinn is getting double teamed, so
that's what I'm saying. They've shifted everything that they used to do.
I'm watching these games too. He's really not getting double teamed.
He was absent Sunday.
He was absent Sunday. But I've gone the same times when he's.
I know the first 2 weeks he was getting double teamed a lot, but the last 2 games he really wasn't.
Hey,
I don't know. And then everybody was talking about. Well, somebody used to talk about Travis Gibson all the damn time, man.
Travis Gibson's probably looking the best out of anyone on that line.
It might be. It might be Robinson. What's his name? The rookie.
No, that was just week 1. He's really hasn't done anything.
Yeah, he hasn't really done. No, I'm sorry, he did. He had a.
He got his name called Sunday.
He got his name called.
Yeah,
that's a step in the right direction.
No, but he had to stop.
He had a sack.
He had a sack against the Texans.
Yeah, he made a stop Sunday against the Giants.
Yeah, he did, but he doesn't. To me, he doesn't get enough. He's the third. He's the third D end on that side, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. He's a rookie.
Right.
Nobody's blaming him.
The guy that everybody was hoping that would take a step was Travis Gibson. And I sit up there and I told people, I said, Travis Gibson, yeah, that's cool, but it's a totally different animal when people are actually game planning.
When they're scheming for you, yeah.
It's totally different now. You can get away with that shit when you got Khalil Mack and you got Hakeem Hicks and you got Robert Quinn on the other end. Yeah, you ain't gonna be on the damn scouting report like that. Now your ass is on the scouting report.
All I see them do is kick hard to the outside, or they just bring that tight end and chip him and box him in on down and collapse the line.
He had one game where I think one game where he had 2 sacks, maybe.
I want to say.
And then
I want to say he's got 3. He's got 2 or 2.5 on the season. I want to say, but here's the thing, because what we're forgetting is that D end position, that left D end position right now is D end by committee. It's 3 people that play that spot in rotation, right? It's Dominique Robinson, Al-Qadim Muhammad, and the starter is Travis Gibson. I don't think they thought either one of them was going to win the position. That was always going to be like, all 3 of you all are going to be the force of one. I always felt that's how they're going to go. But again, when your right guard is kicking out your 3 technique tackle and your end, like, what are we doing? There's no pressure.
I'll put it to you like this. It's funny that Spec just said that.
I want to bring up something with that too when you're done.
Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon need to play the outside.
100% agree.
You can kick Vildor in the inside, let him play the nickel corner. On the outside, you can have Roquan. You can sit up there. You can start Travis Gibson. Hell, you can even get a rookie a shot. Muhammad, your ass you fall in somewhere in between there.
Let him be a veteran.
I will play Watts, and I guess you can play.
You like Watts? You like Watts?
Yeah, I like Watts because Watts is a guy, he can put pressure on the quarterback. He's probably the best guy inside that will actually get to the quarterback. Blackson is okay.
He's the best guy to get to the quarterback.
And Jones is okay. We need Morrow to make some fucking tackles. He's been back there, but he just can't complete a fucking tackle. I mean, Jesus Christ.
He had a bad game versus Giants. He really did. He had a very bad game.
He had Saquon by the damn leg, man. You better hold on tight like your woman about to leave your ass. Baby, don't leave. Don't leave, baby. Don't leave me. You better grab on, hold on, and that mother kiss his leg, bite it. I don't care what the hell you do. Just don't
went like, bitch, get out of here.
Back there.
But again, have you noticed how much of his speed? Have y'all really think about this? Have y'all noticed all of the over pursuing that they've been doing?
They've been doing a lot of that. Yeah,
too much.
All the missed tackles. Yes,
they're kind of tackling at angles instead of actually going straight at.
And the
guy.
problem is they're always trying to find the perfect angle while the other player is gaining yardage. Yeah. So instead of trying to get a perfect angle, just go at the damn.
But I wonder if that's being coached right now.
It could be a coaching thing because that's how they kind of teach it.
Because I have a hard time believing that Roquan Smith all of a sudden can't tackle.
I'll put it to you like this: the Bears' defense, their run defense, wouldn't look as bad if they sat up there and they just went through with their tackles. If they actually got the tackles that they fucking missed, the run defense wouldn't look that bad. Because there's been plenty of times that they've been backed in the backfield, missed the fucking tackle. There's been plenty of times where they've gone and met the player at the line of scrimmage and missed the fucking tackle.
It would be better, but it still wouldn't be good.
I mean, it would be better.
Yeah, it would be better. And
one problem that they having is getting off the fucking tackles.
Like that missed tackle by Morrow.
Morrow needs a bus ticket. Thank you, Andy. Well, are they teaching how to share blocks now? Because I've seen the linebackers get swallowed up.
Morrow don't need no bus ticket.
Well,
I've literally seen them get swallowed up.
That's kind of hard when you got like a 6-foot linebacker with a 6'5".
I take Greg Hardy up in that front.
20-pound offensive lineman coming in there to swallow your ass.
And I'm not, and Chris, that's why I said I'm not denying that. But if you don't put certain people, one of the greatest things about all Bears linebackers, like we can go all the way back to 85. I saw Silky was on here. You had a front four that could take on anybody. And you had your linebackers free to make all these great tackles. Otis Wilson, Wilbur Marshall, Mike Singletary, they going through, bam! Because that front four, Hampton, Perry, Dent, McMichael was taking on everything and just shutting it down.
That's true, Ken.
But right now, what I see is the offensive lines of other teams getting so much more momentum that they're swallowing our front four and pushing into the linebacker, into the second level. You can't play football. It's like you're almost playing football on your heels. That's not sustainable, bro. Yeah. That's not.
But I mean, correct me on this if I'm wrong, but Lovie Smith kind of taught the tackling at angles type thing. But if you're not getting more than one person in there to tackle, that's going to hurt you. Because tackling at angles is so somebody else can have visual on the ball so they can go after the ball.
Hey, Frank, the way that Frank Mustafer, I'm sorry.
Frank Mustafer? Damn, that's a motherfucking insult.
The way that the Tin Man is getting treated, we're not treating other linemen like that because we don't have those guys. Now, Angelo Blackson might be the only one, but when he plays on that 3 technique D tackle sometimes, that's not really his great position.
No, it's not.
Hey,
he just got a motor. He got a motor.
Hey T, you sent out the link so we can have some people in the comments maybe if they want to come on and talk.
Yeah, Anthony, get up on here, man. You're freaking in the chat all the time. Come on.
Yeah, because we the Bears hurt. I'm just interested to see how this game in Minnesota.
The Bulls are getting lit up right now. Is that true? Everyone's messaging me that the Bulls are getting asses lit up. They look awful. It's the first preseason game, and everyone's complaining.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, they're losing 70-53 at halftime.
Who cares?
Hey, is Greg Hardy available? I keep seeing Greg Hardy's name. Is he available?
I'm pretty sure he's like suspended by the NFL for like beating the shit out of people.
Oh, Lord.
It is something like that, man.
He's suspended by the NFL by beating the shit out of people, huh?
I need some of that.
I think he actually fights in MMA right now, Greg Hardy. Now he can give reason to beat the shit out of people.
But it's got to be something because, again, we're going to go through the season. Now, granted, the whole tanking aspect, I don't think they're trying to tank. I really don't. But
Greg Hardy retired.
Oh, he retired?
He retired, and he just linked in a deal on MMA fighting.
Yep. You just said he was a fighter, so
yeah.
But just to sit up there and think, we only going into week 5. Like, we got 13 more weeks of this shit. Like, it could get real ugly real quick, real bad. And we don't have
scary bad too. And
I'm sorry. I told y'all that whole rah hit shit. Like, I like it. It's cute. You still got to get out there and play football. You still got to get out there and have personnel. We don't have personnel. We don't. We got a bunch of try-hard people that hope we get lucky.
Yeah, that's true. We do got a bunch of try-hard people to try to get, yeah. I mean, tell you the truth, do we got a bunch of try hard people? Because shit, it looks like there's zero effort, especially on that fucking defensive line.
On paper, or as far as what the coach said, yeah, on paper, this is the team he wanted with try hard and hits and run to the ball and do this and do this and do this and do this. That's what he said. That's who they chose.
Here
this
you go.
Is what they thought were the best.
Hey! Turn your phone to the side. Turn your phone.
Like this?
Yes, there
you go. Perfect. What's going on, man?
Man, it's all good. It's all good. You know I rock with you guys. I come in for man, 8 hours. 8 hours, and I ain't take a shower, but I had to get on. I had to jump on. So I'm a little funky, but I had to rock with you guys. But hey, man, that hits theory, that's not working, man. That's not working. Either that, or like the coach is not taking responsibility, man. You preaching one thing, but the eyes don't lie. Our eyes are not lying to us, man. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying one thing, but what we're seeing is something totally different. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm diehard, man. I've been Bears fan for like 46 years. I'm 58 years old.
Hey, respect, brother. Respect.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So man, I'm rocking with him, but man, check it out. I don't know if it's the coach. Was it Poles trying to say it in bread? You know what I'm saying? Instead of putting a line around Justin Fields after watching what Fields went through last year, you know, after actually seeing that, and then you don't put a line around him. You know what I'm saying?
That's clearly Poles' call right there. That's all Poles.
I don't think he could afford a line.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that one too. Like, because I mean, and I always say this too, Pace literally destroyed this team's future so badly.
Yep.
To the point where we couldn't get a lot of good offensive linemen to help protect.
He did, but I hate to when we have to compare, but this is valid right now.
He shit the bed.
For some reason, the Rams don't have a problem making these deals.
I don't get that. I don't understand how the hell they
do it. It can be done. It can be done.
The Rams are done after this season. I'm
trying to tell you,
this is their last year.
They got no draft picks. They got money that's tied up fucking years. The Rams, we're gonna see about how really bad the Rams
are last year.
Hey, but they got a chip.
They did. That's all that matters. All that matters.
They do got a chip, and guess what? You ain't gonna see their ass probably sniffing the playoffs for another motherfucker 7 years. Because that's about how many damn draft picks they got on the game.
You know what? That's fine. They got one more than the Bears do.
Hey.
You know what, fellas? Real talk. My main concern is this, right? That Poles doesn't do what Pace did. Try to cover one mistake for another mistake.
Right.
Yeah, then going to get Andy Dalton. Then going to get Andy Dalton. And then going to get Big Nick. You know what I'm saying? One mistake on top of another mistake on top of another mistake. Which, like he said, like Frank said, that set us back, man, like 10, 15, 20 years, man. And the picks that they gave up, that Pace gave up, man, I mean, that's why I say like 6-7 games tops this year. And that's a prayer. That's a prayer, man. You know, if we can keep Justin standing up.
Yeah,
you know
that's all that matters. And I mean, and you're going into this year too. Like, your number one thing that the coaching staff said going into this season was, we want to like look at Justin Fields, see how he does, see how he progresses. It's like, how the hell can you prove a damn thing of his progression when you're feeding him this shit?
Yeah.
And I mean, and I agree with what JB was saying, or what Fowl was saying. It's like they didn't have the money to do it, but then you got to come out and just be like, he's going to be our quarterback next year too.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Yeah. One thing I do give Poles the benefit of the doubt is that he's one of those guys that's taking talent that other teams have and may give up on, like a N'Keal Harry, like a Leatherwood. And he's going to try to see if he can rekindle some magic out of them guys that other teams probably couldn't do. Because sometimes players just need
a change of scenery.
A different environment. Yeah, change of scenery. They need that sometimes. Sometimes it's not going to work at one place, and it may a fucking light.
JB's getting ready to talk about N'Keal Harry. Here we go.
No. I'm not. I want to ask Anthony because what we just talked about not having the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you bring in a Lucas Patrick, you bring in a Schofield, you bring in a Riley Reed.
That's my point.
That could have still been James Daniels, and that could have been.
Yeah.
Well, James Daniels got it. I think James Daniels got his ass benched where he was at.
Yeah, he's not even starting anymore. Yeah.
I think he went to Pittsburgh, right?
I was with you until you said James Daniel. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever they got going on in Pittsburgh, right? But whatever they got going on in Pittsburgh, all we know is here he was better than average. Here.
He was. Didn't he make? No, he didn't make the Pro Bowl. He was close.
I don't know.
No, he started out good and then he tailed off.
But what I'm saying is this: what's better, the devil you know or the devil you don't know? Because right now we wasted money on Schofield, gone. Yeah. Wasted money on Patrick, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Isn't Schofield back though?
I'm saying we wasted money on Riley Reed because he's not playing.
He's not playing. So yeah, that's a waste. That's a waste.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I mean, shit. Hell, if they keep playing the way he fucking playing, shit, he gonna get a chance.
I'm actually looking forward for Leatherwood to come back, man. I want to see what he can do.
You don't want to see Leatherwood. I saw Leatherwood. You didn't see him in Oakland?
I did. And he was a first round pick in Alabama. And Nick said his own coach was looking like, wait, y'all him?
He could just needed a change.
His own coach.
What I'm saying, we don't want to see
his own coach, right?
Yeah, but look at the shit. Look at the shit show that's going on in Oakland right now.
Oh my!
I mean, anytime you get drafted by the damn Raiders, and they let you go.
Right, and they let you go.
Another shot. There ain't no telling what the fuck going on over there.
I agree with that.
He might have not sniffed enough coke for their ass or something. You ain't hit that shit good enough, you know. So we need to bring
Oh man. I don't know about all that. I just know you're
ball. Just went off and sniffed something out. Look at
that. But see, that's what I'm saying, Anthony. Like that's par for the course for us right now. Like these scrap heap dudes, these project guys, like, why can't we go ahead and finally go get and this is the only credit I'm gonna give. Going to try to get Larry Ogunjobi. I like that deal.
That was a good move.
That would have been a huge thing to help stuff this run, man.
But everything else that Poles has made, free agent wise, has been questionable.
I mean, but like I said, at the end of the day, what are you expecting the man to do? I mean, I'll put it to you like this. He's going to look. I'm not going to judge Poles until either next year or the year after.
Yeah,
I'm not going to judge him.
I give him halfway through the season.
You had a man that inherited some bullshit to sit up there to try to make this shit better. So until he gets his full chance to do what it is that he wants to do with his squad, I'm not going to judge him.
I disagree. I disagree with that because Poles could have put a line around Fields. Think about it. Nobody's getting paid. You got your average player on the offensive line is under a 1-year contract, 1 to 2 year contract. The Bears have bread. They have bread. He said that he wanted to see what they could do. He wanted the players to play for that bread, just like Smith. You know, I want you to play for it. You know, you got the bread. The McCaskey's sitting on the bread, right? But he wanted to come in and say, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm going to save you this money. I'm going to put a team out here. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking like this is our franchise quarterback. You know what I'm saying? You got Mustapha at center, the weakest center in the NFL.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other teams.
And this is the cat that you got our quarterback under. Come on, man. This is on Poles, who was an offensive lineman. Right now, like I'm not calling it, but I'm saying the finger points at Poles first, man. You know, and then.
But tell me this, who could you possibly have gotten? Who could you have possibly gotten out there that would have made such a big difference?
Don't know. I mean, right now, think about it. We're
pretty sure anybody can play center better than
I get you on that. Yeah. But let's be honest, though. The thing was this. Sam Mustapha was not set to be the center. The only reason why Sam Mustipher became the center was because the center that you had fucking broke his damn thumb.
But the center we had was good to be center last week.
His damn thumb. So,
but why didn't he play last week?
Yes, we're first the Giants. He had a healthy hand, perfectly fine. Why didn't he play center?
Maybe we'll see that going forward. I don't know.
But yet you're still doing this stupid ass rotation between guards.
Hey, listen.
Can't stand that shit.
Especially
when one of your rotation players is probably your best offensive lineman right now in Jenkins.
Yep.
Hey,
him and Borum should be untouchable right now on that right side because when those two are playing together, that right side is plugged.
It's formidable.
Nobody is coming through that right side.
But listen,
but then they'll just go right through Mustipher, who's freaking Swiss cheese.
This is
where you have to hold Ryan Poles' feet to the fire because maybe his scouting and evaluation prowess is not up to par. What he thinks he's seeing is not as good as advertised. What he thinks he's got in this player or that player that he chooses to bring in, sometimes people scout the wrong player. Sometimes people scouting like IQ.
I put it to you like this. I can't.
I'm not talking about draft. I'm just talking about free agents right now. I'm not talking about the draft.
Yeah,
okay.
We know the draft can be a crap season.
But tell me, who's out there for you to afford to get? That's the $1 million question. Everybody's saying that, he could have got this. He had this amount of money.
There were no
Who
offense.
was he out there to fucking get?
There were no diamonds out there that we could afford that were good.
Hey, I'd have to go back and find my notes, but I remember
That's what I'm saying. Because there were offensive linemen out there. There were.
Right. So I say
there.
this: if they're in a rebuilding mode, are you going to pay? Are you going to overpay to bring them guys in?
But that's the thing. Some of those guys you didn't have to overpay.
He's not paying
overpay to bring in.
He's not paying anyone. If you didn't want to pay Roquan, you know he's not paying anyone. And someone brought up the scouting things. Check this out, man. This is an offensive lineman. This is a former offensive lineman. If he doesn't know an offensive lineman when he see one, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. You know.
But I mean, as far as when you're attacking our offensive linemen right now, can you really attack any of them other than Mustipher, obviously, because he's just fuck. I don't know what he's thinking, but they're all young. Maybe he sees an upside that, Braxton Jones had a great start. He has progressed a little bit, but he's still not playing bad. He's had a few F-ups for a young 5th round defensive lineman, but I agree with what other people are saying. It's like you have Reef sitting on that bench right now.
Yeah.
I would love Fields to have more protection on that side right now. And right now, would I rather have Reef or Braxton Jones? You bet your ass I'd rather have Reef.
Here's the problem moving forward. Who's going to replace Cody Whitehair right now? So that whole left side
that screwed us up because now I feel like Mustipher is your center. Because Cody Whitehair just went down.
Oh my goodness! Then you know what? I'm not wishing this. If that's the case, if Mustipher is our center going forward, then Fields is not going to make the rest of the season, man. He's not standing up.
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
So they had to move some things around. That's what they've been doing anyway. They've been playing out of position anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So you're going to have to move some things around. You know what I mean? Some people around.
And you're being very telling, and because here's the thing. If we see it, like Rashid Davis said, if we see it, they've saw it. They've been seeing it. And what are they gonna do about it?
Yeah, well, I mean, the issue happened early in camp when Patrick broke his goddamn finger.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the whole damn line, the shit shifted. They had whatever feelings they got towards Jenkins. Because I still don't get why Jenkins is fucking platooning with fucking Patrick. I don't give a
they don't know why.
I much rather have a guy that look like shit in practice or bust his ass out there in the game than a guy that look good in practice and get his ass rotoed in the fucking game.
They don't know why.
They don't know why.
The thing. When Lucas Patrick was healthy enough to play center last week,
he didn't. So that's telling
that really pissed me off when
right there, JB.
Like your hand is good.
$63 million in dead cap. Jesus Christ.
Yes. That's telling in itself right there. You know what I'm saying? He should, and I mean the whole league sees it. You know, if we see it, they see it. You think Justin won't be standing at the end of the season, man. You know, and when you guys talked about should we sit him? I'm not for like sitting him. I'm talking about protecting him. Not now. No. I'm talking about like
I'm thinking like game 8, 9, somewhere around
there. Yeah, this schedule's about to get heated.
If he's still taking 20 hits a game, which is what he is averaging right now, is 20 hits a game, dude. I don't need him out there. Averaging.
He's averaging more hits than the damn running back.
Buffalo. Playing Buffalo. What do you think is gonna happen to him?
Did you see what Miami been doing?
Yeah. Oh man.
Miami were playing too, man.
Oh, I forgot about
what the Jets just did to Mitch and Kenny Pickett. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
we need to have a game plan to fix this shit, and that's what we're not seeing right
now. The Jets, and the Dolphins build from the inside out.
Yeah,
do that. You know what I'm saying? And
they started fresh like we are doing right now.
Yeah,
but they didn't kill their quarterbacks while doing it. Yeah. But I don't think at the time they really had their franchise quarterbacks, did they?
Yeah,
Zach Wilson's in his second year. Zach Wilson's in his second year.
Zach Wilson was like,
Zach Wilson still is.
I'm just saying, him and Justin are the same draft class. They're going to be linked together.
I mean, that's the thing. I'm not judging none of these quarterbacks right now until I see them for a couple years. That includes Zach Wilson, your boy from Texas, from the Texans, Trevor Lawrence, even though he's been hot right now, and God knows they're
he look pretty good, though.
He's looking pretty good right
now. I think Trey Lance is good. Trey Lance is garbage.
Ooh.
Well,
Trey Lance.
I'll say Trey Lance is garbage right now.
He hasn't even started 6 games yet, so I don't know what he is right now.
Me and I own my own pest control business, right?
Okay.
And so I service this church in Homewood, right? And the pastor is diehard 49ers fan, right? Diehard. And I'm like, man, you know, Justin is a better quarterback than your guy. Oh, no, Ant, I'll bet you. He's a pastor talking about betting. I said, well, you know what? Let's do drinks. I like alkaline water. He tells me he likes tea. I'm like, okay, Jules right up the street. We'll see who has the best stats at the end. I done won the bet already, man. And our quarterback looked like crap. I'm saying that if he hadn't have got hurt, what? I said all that to say that if Trey Lance hadn't got hurt, what, man?
He might be in a similar situation.
I would be down to pass to the iced tea. I'll be down to pass
to the iced tea, right?
I will say this. I think the 49ers made a mistake in getting Lance because Fields would look a lot better in San Francisco than Trey Lance.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion.
Jesus.
A lot better. If Fields had that offensive line that the 49ers have, he would be lighting shit up.
If he had the running concepts that the fucking 49ers have.
Hey, Frank, could you put that last comment up by Dark Spectre 1 quick second, please? I think this is the last comment he just put. The Bears have 115, 36,523 in cap space next season. That had to be planned by Poles. So maybe the whole reason why Poles is in the position he is because he felt he could save money. He felt he had a plan.
That's it.
It could be, but you can't kill your franchise quarterback to get to that plan.
I agree with both of you guys. So with that kind of bread, and I forgot who it was that said like nobody wants to come and play here.
That was me.
Hey, okay, JB, pay them. When you pay them, they'll come and play.
That's why I told him money trumps every damn thing. I don't care if a motherfucker don't want to play.
Everything. Real talk. They'll
see that money. They're like, oh shit, you gonna pay me that?
Well, I'm just going off of a couple of players I know personally that's been like the rumor is they ain't trying to come here because they don't.
Man, look
like
here.
ownership.
That's the rumor. That's gonna be the rumor at every franchise.
I mean, that's the same shit we hear about the Chicago Bulls too. That nobody wants to come here because of ownership.
Same thing.
You know that's true. But
You're not lying on that one. I believe that one more than the Bears.
Mm-hmm. Same thing. Hey, fellas, I gotta go.
Yeah,
hey, you're good, man.
Appreciate you.
No, you know what?
Great having you on, man.
Again, I rock with you guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
All right, go take a bath, man. Go take a bath.
Yeah, I smell you from here.
Later,
Take
fellas.
care, Anthony.
All right.
Thank you, fellas. All right.
Okay, that was good.
Do we want to get a little quick Bear Viking prediction?
Yeah, we need to, but that was great, Anthony Stewart, man.
Yeah, Anthony, love that
having
for
you on
sure.
the pod. Thank you.
Yes,
Hey, a lot of insight from that brother right there, and he's again from that other side of which we're trying to like just educate at a certain pace. Like the Bears are just not very good right now.
No,
and we knew this.
And we know this, but all those delusions of grandeur and talking about 10 wins and 11 wins and playoffs and all that, we need to pump our brakes.
I still say they're gonna win 9.
I said they're going to be battling for 500 because of the weak schedule, but that was also before David Montgomery got hurt. I think that's a key piece that
I think he got upgraded. If I read correctly,
day to day. Yeah, he's day to day.
Yeah, he's day to day now.
I'm not veering far away from this. I'm not veering far away from that.
You did pick the Giants to win, though. But I still have us beating the Commanders.
That was the Bears. That was
Patriots
the Bears
beating
the Giants. That was the Bears beating the Giants. So
you had a 3-1.
You had the Bears beating the Giants.
Well, I'll put it to you like this: you can swamp that W for the Giants game and swap it with that L for the Falcons game, and you still
that's a good point because those Falcons are bad.
And you still be on track.
Those Falcons are bad.
Hey, game 13, switch that.
Game 14 ain't happening.
Switch that. Game 17,
game 14 ain't happening. That's the way the Eagles look right now. Yeah.
God damn, JB, switch all of it.
You really think they're gonna beat the Eagles, man? Stop.
Hey,
I think they have a legit.
Hey, I put it to you like that. That's a long way from now.
It is.
If they can get their act together by then, like Foulmouth just said, that's a long way from now. If they can get their act together, yes, they can beat them.
If they can get their act together, but what are the Eagles gonna do?
Skylark, I love the Trent Dilfer show. Thanks for bringing that one.
Are the Eagles gonna keep getting their act together? They're the number 1 team in the league.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, it's early, but they look damn good, and there's no
like you know what that is? That's like sitting up there saying, "Oh, the Dallas Cowboys going to the Super Bowl. Them some bitches record is what 3-1. They going real good. We all know the Cowboys.
The Cowboys suck.
Them motherfuckers gonna fold. They gonna choke. The minute Dak ass get back, they gonna be calling for what's his name, Carson. What that boy name?
Hey Scott, that's what I said. 6-11 or 7-10, right there. Thank you. Eagles, Bills, hell no. They're not.
Let's go down the list here. Like Vikings, Bears.
Hey, if Lamar Jackson and that team lost to the Bills, the Bears are damn sure about to lose to the Bills.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, goddamn,
said the Bears
about as bad as ours is. Goddamn shit. What the hell you talking about?
I don't know who the hell said the Bears gonna beat the Bills.
No, they said the Eagles and the Bills. They said hell no, as in we're not beating them.
No,
yeah, that's what Spector said.
Who said
you have the Eagles winning on your
beat
team.
the Eagles.
I have the Eagles winning, not the Bills.
Yeah, I
the
said
Eagles are better than the Bills.
Huh?
And I still don't think the Eagles are better than the Bills. The record may show that, and the first 4 games may show that, but by the end of the season, they're not better than the Bills.
It's too early in the season. I've gone to see teams that's been damn near 0-3 at this party, then came back and made the fucking playoffs. I've seen teams that's been 3-0 and fuck around and not make the damn playoff. It's too early in the season. We only 4 games in. The Bears are 2-2. I would love to see this team if they had a competent line to see exactly what it is that Justin Fields could do. Even with half-ass,
an adequate line, and a competent coach.
Still
I don't know about that.
An experienced coach, we can say that.
I just said
he has no experience. We can't jump on him yet.
Right. And then you kind of think about it. Maybe there'll be different play calls if you had a better offensive line.
So stop running a draw play on the 2-yard line when it don't work.
Yeah, that was a dumbass play.
Yeah,
Twice.
they do that shit too much. I don't understand. It's literally like Matt Nagy. It's literally. I almost said his name. I didn't finish his last name. Luckily,
I didn't. I said Matt. You know what? This would have been a good game for Montgomery.
Thank God.
This would have been a good game for Montgomery.
I mean, Herbert didn't do bad. He had what, 19 for 77? Herbert didn't do bad.
Yeah, but
77 he finished with.
Yeah, but
okay, because I know
Montgomery got a little bit. The reason why I say that Montgomery got a little bit more wiggle to him, and he harder to tackle, and he can receive out the fucking backfield.
Yeah, Herbert missed a lot of blocks too in that game versus the Giants. Man, he missed a lot of blocks. Pretty sure one of them. The guy plowed him over like he was freaking Tariq Coleman.
And just think about this: the Bears. Justin had 11 completions, 4 of them to Mooney, 3 to Komet. That's 7. Then he had the one to a backup H-back that we've never seen before, and the rest were to running backs. And one drop by Pettis. Everything else was miscue.
That was a huge block, though.
That's your boy.
That was a huge drop.
So,
and then again, like, hey, game was on the line. You never know what could happen, and muff the punt.
Hey,
so
next week, Velvet Jones better play some damn offense.
What are our predictions for next week?
Vikings 34, Bears 10.
30
I don't have no score. I just think the Bears gonna lose this one.
I mean, I got Vikings we'll say 31-17 Vikings. We're not gonna stop the run.
Man, I'm usually a homer. And I hate to go against the Bears, but I'm gonna have to this time.
There's no reason for you to.
I don't necessarily have a score in mind, but I do know Minnesota has weapons, even though their quarterback is. I don't think he's that good.
He's an average quarterback.
He'll keep our ass in the game, though.
I won't call him trash, but I mean he will throw on you.
But this is the thing: to beat Kirk Cousins, to make him throw turnovers and interceptions, and what we have done the past few years to him, you put pressure on him. We have nobody who can put pressure.
Can't generate pressure.
So the Cousins will probably tear us apart too.
So ultimately, my prediction is the Bears ain't going in. That's it. So with all that being said, man, let's go ahead and get some shout outs so we can get the hell up out of here because I don't feel good at all.
Eating that Columbus food, goddamn.
Dude, right? Dude, what the fuck are you eating out there, man?
All I had was Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's Columbus food.
I don't think it was the food, man. I don't think it was the food. I think it might just be the air in Columbus or something. I don't know.
Barometric pressure has dropped and has caused you sinus cavity pain.
God damn. I don't know. Maybe
Dr. JB over here.
Right.
The doctor's in the house.
All right, so go ahead and kick it off, Foul Mouth.
I want to send a shout out to everybody that was in the chat. Chat was lit tonight. Thank you for the people that came on. Thank you for our special guests. I want to thank you, brothers, for having a great show. Having a great show. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to JB's mom. Shout out to all our moms. Some that's watching, some that ain't. Shout out to the kiddies, even though one of them was on punishment.
Damn, punishment.
Also, remember to like and subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse podcast. Really appreciate you. Damn, that's about it, fellas. I'm about done. CT, that's how you get it over with quick.
All right. I'll take the next one since JB's too cool.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Yeah, right.
I don't ever want her to say that.
I don't give a fuck. I got mine.
She said that about me. She said that about him.
Shit, I don't care. I got mine.
Forever on your shout outs to you. You always say, it's gonna be short shout out, and your short shout out's like 10 freaking minutes.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up. Shut up.
Hey, So
I'll give a shout out to our guest Mojo. I wish we could have had him on here longer. Hilarious guy, man. Like, my God. And he knows his sports too. Even when he's crying during them, he knows them. Anthony, thanks for hopping on, man. The freaking Giants guy who hopped on, yeah, kiss my ass, dude. Nobody cares. You don't even know your own damn team to freaking try to come out here and clown our team. We got a couple of new people I saw on here too, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like you said one T before you went off and threw up in the bathroom. Like, who was it?
I don't know. It was some long ass name.
It was a long one.
T over there pregnant.
There it is. Where's Hunter's trial? Yeah. He brought up the Greg Hardy thing. Where's Hunter's trial? Thanks for being on, man. I hope you subscribed on here. Always happy to see new people on. Anthony, love the Blackhawks logo there, buddy. It's going to be a long few years, but it's nice to see some Blackhawks love on here. Everyone else, hey, JB's mom, all the moms on here, love having you out here. Love being with you guys here on Tuesday, man.
Fucking idiot.
Makes the day. Fucking T-Nick, always trying to fuck up people's shout outs just because he has the worst damn shout outs out of all this.
Oh my God. Did you hear what this motherfucker said?
Which one?
Foul mouth. Oh my God.
That's all I got, though.
That motherfucker got morning sickness over there. Fucking knocked up and shit. Told her to pull out.
Close those legs.
Hey, what the hell is going on right now?
Yeah, we have so much fun on here. Sometimes we just escalate this shit to a whole new level.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chris, where's the conductor, man? Where's the conductor? Like,
I don't know. I don't have to deal with that no more.
Skylar.
My man Skylar, yes.
Yeah, Skylar.
So I'll start.
Big Sky and moms.
Hey, Mom. Like, shout out. There you go. Hey, everybody. I'm my mom. Shout out, Mom. Again, the chat is always on fleek, on lit, whatever the kids say now. I want to say, hey, add a shout out to Ken Huss, who was deep in the chat early on. Yeah. Dark Spectre, I want to shoot a shout out to because he was very instrumental and was dropping some gems. Scott Hopkins is back. You know, all the crew. Anthony Concholo, brand new guy. Thank you for chiming in. Welcome, man. Keep coming back. We love your insight. Everybody that was dropping those gems and those dimes, it was like literally off the chain. In the chat, when you all have a chance to come on, please do. We want to put face to name. We want to hear what you got to say because sometimes
that's how I got on this podcast, guys. That's how I got on this podcast.
All right, Doc. That is true. And the one thing that I want to continue to say is, although we have difference of opinions, we are all still Bears fans. Let's not forget that.
That's all we want for them.
And we only want the best for the Bears. But why can't we critique them? If that's the team that we love, why can't we critique them and hope that they can get better? Why can't we put them in a position to be held accountable for questionable moves, questionable acquisitions, questionable play calling, whatever have you? Because believe you me, the national media, the local media, they ain't going to stop, so why should we? And that's all I got.
All right, now let's start the countdown. T's on. Start the countdown.
Whatever, man. I definitely want to shout out everybody in the chat. I can't even say, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shout out everybody in the chat. I can't run through all the names, but appreciate all y'all. Suki D, shouting you out, dog. I talked to you earlier this week. We had a great conversation, but I definitely want to shout you out. And hopefully we get you back on the show soon. Also, my parents, I forgot to mention a couple weeks ago, they had their 50th wedding anniversary.
50 years, that's a blessing.
So I wanted to shout them out. But shit, I was saying at the celebration, man, I couldn't even go through 2 years of marriage. You know, how the fuck do you like somebody for 50 years?
I guess I feel like a jackass because today was my 9-year anniversary for wedding.
Wow.
Hey.
I didn't give myself, me and my wife a shout out on that.
All right.
Hey, shout out to Mrs. The Tank.
Mrs. The Tank.
Hopefully you get 41 more and you'll be together for 50 years and then you call it quits after that. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I want to shout out my parents, man. Shit, there would be no me, you know, if it wasn't for them. So, and he is the reason why I'm a Bears fan. I want to shout out the A1 official moms, JB's mom, A1. Appreciate you. You're official.
It's
and
official.
also Ms. Eva, Kyler Gordon's mother. You're official. A1.
She's on here too. She's always lurking. Why don't she be there?
Appreciate both of y'all, man. And shit, I ain't really got no more to say, but I did want to. Oh yeah, I can't forget Moore's, Tilly's, yeah, Moore's, Tilly's, and Under Armour. Chris, I don't know what the fuck you doing that for. But I wanted to.
I think it's because you said that you were done 3 times now, and now you're still going. That might have something to do with it.
So I wanted to end with this.
Look at him. Just stupid.
Like, why are they running on the field this till time?
Is you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Is you crying?
Go on, leave me alone. You know I'm watching the game. No, I'm not crying.
I told you they was finna lose. I don't know why you acting like this.
Why is you talking about my business? Why is you talking about my business?
But they down bad with 10 points.
They cheated, though. They cheated. We would have won. They cheated.
You not hot with all that stuff on?
Yeah. Hey, man. Why you coming at you? I told you, don't. When they lose, don't talk to me for the rest of the week. Why is you bothering me? Dang.
Whoa, what about the wristbands? You act like they finna throw you in the game to save the last couple of points for you.
Would you leave me alone? You
don't even cry for me like this.
I only known you for 2 months. This has been my team for 22 years. Yeah. Win, lose, or draw. This one I'm at. Get out. I don't even want you here.
What?
I know you. Get out.
They need to recruit you if it's this serious.
Get out, for real. I'm on the team. I'm with the team. Get out. Come on. I don't know. Come on.
All right. Okay.
I love that.
Hilarious.
So good, man.
So a big shout out to him, man. Next time we gonna have him in, he's not gonna be so high. And,
yeah, I doubt that.
Wait. Did my man say I've run on them for 22 years?
Yeah, I'd only known you for 2 months. I've been out.
Yeah, man. That shit funny as hell. So
she's still there.
Hopefully we'll have him back, and then we can play the Chicago game too.
Oh yeah, you did say we were gonna get to play that, but yeah, he had to get out early.
Yeah, but he had a schedule. So
all good.
Next week.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh, next week we got a triple threat next week.
Wait, what?
Yeah, triple threat.
Triple threat match.
You remember Aries Curry?
No.
He went to Clemson, I believe, and he
Idris Curry.
Who? No, Aries Curry.
Talking about the receiver?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was Idris Curry. No, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and he's like a big question mark. What would have been for the Bears? He's gonna come on. We're also gonna have the witty Deion Miller, who is a sportscaster on ABC. And we're also going to have Terrence Tomlin from the Bigs.
Oh, I know T. I know Terrence.
So, yeah, we got a triple threat, man. Triple threat. But big shout out to Mojobrookzz. Big shout out to him. And like I said, we're going to have him on, and hopefully he won't be so high. So
yeah, I doubt that, dude. Doubt that. He looked like he was loving life.
Put down the edibles.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.
I think that's the quickest you ever did this.
I'm sick. We out of here.
Oh, that's why